Yo, Sarah.
Alright, sent. Welcome back, mother lovers. Ho, ho, ho. I forgot what else he says. Ho, ho, ho. That's about it.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas yet, but you know about. This is the last show of the year until we get to Christmas. I just noticed on the screen, you know what I mean? You don't know how deep it gets down here in these depths, man. You see, when you get this deep, yeah, when you get into some shit you might not never know nothing about, you realise that it snows underwater. Deep, 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 deep down, it snows underwater, and people can walk past you as well, like just to fix up the camera a bit, you know what I mean? Yo, welcome back, mother lovers. It's some shit you might not never know nothing about. That's right, and for the kids, it's something you might not never know nothing about. My name is Mice Diggy. I got my co-host right here, Dan DNA. He managed to get his flip-flops and his swimsuit off and get right back into the scene right there.
I've got my camera up here. Hold on.
Oh, he said, your more said Mike is majorly distorted.
Ah.
This is one thing we got to do now before we even get going, innit? It's like, yo, check, 1, 2. You know what I mean? You lot feeling the Christmas jumper? Yeah. Shout out to a 4649. Yeah, Christmas jumpers up in here, man. We got to celebrate. 1, 2, 1, 2. How's it sounding now?
No, hold on. I know what it is.
Mick is feeding.
That should be better now.
Shout out to Kenny Rebel with the Yoda language right there. He said Mick is back feeding. Is back feeding.
Is that any better?
Does it sound any better, you lot? Cleve says, loud as Christmas. Yo, are we live? 1, 2, 1, 2. How's it sounding out there now? Black Einstein's probably doing some, he's got his engineer ears pricked up. You know what I mean? You better check the messages. I've got to check the phone. Shout out to my brother Oshi. Hit me up last week, man. We do apologize. I've edited the video now, so you know what I mean? You get a gist of what happened at the beginning. I thought they might as well get a gist because I'm sure that.
Oh, well, you left a little bit of silence in there.
Yeah. Just to give the dramatic effect. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's good. It keeps everyone on their toes anyway.
Behind the scenes. You know what I mean? It was hilarious though, man. But yeah, shout out to See Through the Script, man. Last week.
Yeah,
that was mind-blowing, man.
That had me thinking all week.
Yeah,
every time you see anything come up, you're like,
56s, 42s. And it's also like really interesting as well. Like I want to start, doing gematria just on my own life, just to see what pops up and what kind of synchronicities you have. Anyway, but yeah, that was amazing. I hope you lot enjoyed that last week, man, because we definitely did, boy. And big up to See Through the Script. Do remember to subscribe to his YouTube, and you can keep up to date with a lot of stuff. But even better still is every day, more or less, this guy's on it on his Instagram. So See Through the Script on Instagram, and you'll see a bunch of stuff that you're like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
You really do get to see through the script, man. Shout out to all the crew locked in right about now. We appreciate our common sense is always coming through, man. It's always good to link up with people. Hey, anything you lot need to get off your chest, get it off your chest in the chat room, man. This is what this place is for right here. Do you know what I mean? It's to find out some shit you might not never know nothing about, but also tell people about that as well. You know what I mean? We're going through some crazy times right about now. They're talking about, you know what I mean? We might not be able to link up and eat turkey together. Whatever that means.
People pretty much locked themselves down, didn't they? This way. They've got a lot of people so well trained. Do you know what I mean? The conditioning is so good that they're like, we say the word variant, you go and lock yourselves down. Then we don't have to do it for you. Yeah, it's just mad. I've been out driving around the last couple of days. It's empty.
Quiet, isn't it? Not even kids. Kids ain't even.
Really, it's nice. I love it. I
see any kids
love it when it's all locked down.
Yeah, everyone. And because you're just not even looking at all that shit, you don't realize how it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Proper Walking Dead shit. I'm telling you, it is. It's literally like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out Black Einstein. He says, "Merry Christmas, all." Of course, there's only a few days left, man. Till you tuck into that bird, tuck into some of that turkey, boy. What the fuck is it about turkey, though? Why does it have to be turkey?
I don't know.
Apparently, turkeys, the turkeys that we're like going head first and balls deep into, people tuck into that turkey, boy. They're like one-breasted. They're meant to be one-breasted, but the turkeys we have are double-breasted.
What, so a wild turkey is single-breasted or something, is it?
But they GM them up, you know what I mean? Hit them with them gamma rays, whatever kind of, and then bam, now you're like, yeah, that's a turkey right there. But why do we only wait till like Christmas to tuck into the turkey?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you have turkey any other time of the year? Do you ever have turkey rashers or anything? Or
not really, you know. I remember Bernard Matthews though. He used to proper put it on, man. Like, yeah, bruv, trust me, these turkey slices.
I'm farming this.
You want this shit?
Things,
yeah. This is all my shit here. See all this?
9 million turkeys a year or something. You wonder who's eating them.
Bernard Matthews, boy, what happened to my man? He disappeared, man.
Yeah,
good old Bernie.
That's a you could sort of. People must be eating it all year though, eh? If there's Bernard Matthews turkey farm, and he was doing them like turkey. They're like a sort
slices
of thing with breadcrumbs on it, like a sort of turkey burger.
Oh yeah, the turkey burgers. Jeez.
But even his packaging, looks sort of like cheap. It looks like it's not going to be anything good in those turkeys that he does.
Yeah, was his packaging? His was the kind of like flimsy, but you had to cut it in a weird way.
Yeah, and all the lettering's like yellow and red, bright, sort of. You know, when things are all like bright and all that, you sort of get the feeling that like they're trying to make you buy it because it's probably
not as good as.
Not as good. It's probably not that good for.
They weren't that great, man. Them turkey burgers I tried them. I was like,
they're probably like prison turkeys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's not just like. They're not just like battery turkeys. They're like mistreated every day.
Just straight up turkeys, straight off the estate and shit. Turkeys
hosing them down every day.
Oh god, you good? Yeah, one turkey's just like
they're even from a bad place. Wherever those turkeys are from, it was a bad neighbourhood first. Then they went to the turkey jail thing.
You know, like all perched, one turkey just perched on the wall, 1 foot up, like proper jailhouse. Yeah. Wings folded. Well, go on and that, like, but the tails all.
They've never flown those turkeys.
Well, turkey tails. People eat turkey tail like crazy, so I guess it must be. You know, you can't just eat the tail, leave the big ass turkey. Like, yo.
That's probably a Bernard Matthews idea. Is that get rid of the tail somehow?
Yeah, turkey tail, man. Actually thinking about it, it's kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Shout to your Moore in the building. She says, "Bless up, mother lovers." Yo, so I'm guessing the sound is all right. We never confirmed that. We never confirmed that.
It is.
Yeah, it must be. Shout out to Oshi, my big bro Osh. Shout to Gleam, Don Smithered, Kenny Rebel in the building. What's going on, mother lovers? Good to see you lot, man. Right. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it was pretty bad. So we apologize, mother lovers. We do apologize about that sound there. I'm just catching up with the whole chat room business, you know what I mean? So this week I wanted to get a guest in, man, a special guest that was going to break down some stuff, you know, that we wouldn't know about, but I couldn't get them in. You know, hopefully next year we can do it. It was going to be a special one because, like, the information that was going to come out would have been quite, you know, mind-opening for a lot of us as well. But he definitely said he was on it. So hopefully next year, you know what I mean? It's weird when you say that, like, oh, brother, see you next year, but it's only like a week away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully next year we can get him on, man. We'll see how it goes. You know, that's the thing with these podcast jugglings is like trying to get your guests in and that. You have to be able to let them know in a decent time, and then obviously make sure that they still up for that decent time. You know, you don't know whether it is or not for them anyway.
What do you do? You can't like have someone like, oh, I've got a guest this week, but if they don't come in, are you all right? You can't keep people on standby.
Nah,
really.
I don't really want to do that either.
You could have some people who are quite happy to come on late notice. They have to be like ready.
I'd have to chat to them and make sure they
that's what I mean. You don't want to be dropping it on people all the time.
But there's obviously next year, man, there's going to be a few different people as well.
Well, next year's our year.
Bruv, it's
2022.
What? 2022. You know when people say that, right? It's my year, boy. This year's my year. It's like, that all you want? That's it. You just want a year. you're done.
Imagine whoever said 2020 was my. Oh, this is tell you what. 2020 is going to be my year. And they're like, fuck,
7 billion.
Out. That's my year. Oh, fuck.
I wonder how many people actually felt like, 2021 was my year.
Yeah.
Anyone out there in the chat room?
Anyone got any numbers?
I wonder. Yeah, there's got to be people. Of course there are. We know who they are, man.
I'm telling you, fam, 2021 is going to be my year.
Matt Hancock just made that P and disappeared, boy.
True.
Gone.
Yeah. He's gone.
Yeah, that was his year. 2021 is his year, for real. But there's a bunch of people that will say that. This is my year. Nah, bruv. 2018, man, smacked it. That was man's year, like. And then, so where you at now? 2021, how do you feel? Shout out to DJ Lock in the building. Good to see you back, mother lover. Yeah, turkey is dry. Kenny Rebel is not lying. Turkey is dry. But if you baste it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're living good. You got to baste that shit.
Yeah, you have to keep it wet.
I don't know if Bernard Matthews is on basting.
Nah, but I think like Bernard Matthews has probably got an electric chair, and that's what he just walks around and looking whichever one he thinks is like, right, you look like you should be put on the chair, and then he puts them on the chair, and they're all there quivering. Some of them are working out, just waiting. They know it's coming.
Who you going for, injection or electric chair?
They know what's coming. He's pumping them with steroids. Some of them he's putting steroids in them so they can run the other turkeys.
Yeah, he's got like turkey guards and shit like. You know what I mean? Like they know what he knows. No one ain't gonna eat them anyway, so they can live. They can live. Guards, boy, pecking order. You know what I mean? So yeah, this week's investigation we're gonna get to in Mice Investigates this week. I never got to run by you lot the last weeks or so, and it ties in with the idea of eating turkey.
Yeah.
I still don't get why we eat turkey for Christmas, but I think it may be the link with America and Thanksgiving. Maybe, I don't know, but it's a bit of a weird one. The whole idea of eating turkey just for Christmas is like, other people do. They're like, nah, I don't like turkey. It's a bit dry. Let me get some chicken.
There's something about this time of year. Something about November and December that it's like turkey. You're on the menu.
We're going to sacrifice you to
Thanksgiving,
the God.
Christmas, you're on the menu. This is your time of the year.
Are we committing like just some mass sacrifice? Giving up to the gods. But then are we supposed to eat it or not?
What, the turkey?
What, St. Nicholas is from Turkey? Clean, man. I can't tell whether he's being serious or not these days when he says shit like that. Yo, that's hilarious, man. St. Nicholas is...
Gleam said, didn't Bernard Matthews get caught overdoing it and got destroyed in the media for pens of chickens? Probably.
Oh, what? So it wasn't even turkey, it was chickens.
Oh, I don't know. More red and yellow have been shown to make you feel hungry. That's why it gets used for food. Okay.
So McDonald's.
Yeah.
I
Bernard
guess
Matthews.
KFC. It's red and white, but red.
They couldn't use yellow though, because it'd be too much.
Yeah.
They had to stand out somehow.
Yeah, they did just enough.
Yeah.
And then Burger King was red as well, wasn't it? They had some red going on. Red and yellow going on, didn't it?
It might have had red and yellow. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yo. Wow, that emoji there is making me look hungry, making me feel hungry all of a sudden. Yo, yeah, man, and a happy winter solstice. We're a day late, but it was a winter solstice yesterday.
Yeah, so we're on our way to spring now.
On our way, mate. Well, on our way, or you could be like, we're in winter now.
Spring is coming.
I like the way you look at it. That's a positive look on it, because it's like, yo, don't forget, we ain't even got to the middle of this shit. We're just starting now.
Spring is coming. Start wearing the shorts again soon. I've got them on still.
I noticed that. He's like, nah, I'm still going to wear my shorts.
Two pairs of leggings. 2 pairs of leggings and shorts.
These one of them. He'll firm it. He'll firm the flip flops until the last toe's like, nah, bro. He starts tapping out. The last, like, the toe's like, nah. Big toes out, done with. You know what I mean? It's left to the little toes to be like, yo, we got to tap out these. That's when he puts the socks on. And then he's like, all right, but I'm keeping the shorts on. I'm still wearing my shorts.
I'm still wearing the flip-flops with the socks.
Yo. Yeah, man.
Origin.
So Gleam saying, look up article that has the original Santa Claus being found in Turkey. Wow.
Let's have a look.
That's some next level. Is this what we're going to learn today? The original Santa Claus being found in Turkey.
The history of Turkey and why we eat at Christmas. So what's this? Santa found
I find it hard to believe that, the country named Turkey is linked to the animal, the bird.
Yeah. I don't think it is it? Is it?
Yeah, that's a bit of a like, come on, man. They should have told us that at least. We should have learned that in school.
This article, Gleam, as mentioned, is from the BBC. Has the original Santa Claus been found in Turkey?
Bruv, from the BBC. Come on, man.
Oh, let's bring
we meant to do this shit. We covered with this pseudo.
Right.
You trust the BBC?
Children look away now, for Turkish archaeologists believe they have found the tomb of the original Santa Claus. An intact tomb has been found underneath St. Nicholas Church in the Demre district of Turkey's southwest province of Antalya.
What?
Demre was built on the ruins of Myra, where St. Nicholas was thought to have lived in the 4th century. Until now, the bones of St. Nicholas were believed to be in Bari, Italy. It has been thought they were taken by Italian merchants in 1087 when Myra was invaded by the Seljuk Turks.
Wow.
Yeah, so
because of that, we eat turkey. That's all I'm asking.
No.
Because the way Gleam is saying it, okay, so what you're saying is that
this is another article I found.
They found Santa Claus in Turkey, a.k.a. St. Nicholas.
Yeah.
So it's not Santa Claus that we all grew up thinking about. It's the occult Santa Claus, St. Nicholas.
Yeah.
All right, this is getting crazy now.
Why do we eat turkey at Christmas?
Yo, Merry Xmas, Ernie J. What's going on, bruv? Yes. See you locked in. Merry Christmas, bruv. We're right here, man. There's some shit you might not never know nothing about each and every Wednesday. But we're going to be off for what? Probably a month or something, isn't it?
A month, do you reckon?
What do you reckon? I don't know.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. All right, 2 weeks. We're going to be off for 2 weeks. You know,
so that would be
working off all that turkey that man's been tucking into. Fucking turkey. All right, let's get to the bottom of this, man. Why do we eat turkey at Christmas?
According to Wikipedia,
yeah,
King Henry VIII was the first person to serve turkey for a Christmas dinner feast, and he was the King of England for 15. There is historical evidence that by 1573, the turkey was a common component of the Christmas dinner in England. Although turkey retained its popularity to an extent, goose became the most popular common centerpiece for Christmas dinner table during the Victorian era, although there were some differences between traditions in the north and south of England. So in the north, they probably just stuck to spam for Christmas dinner.
Yeah, spam, innit? Straight up, man. Innards is just straight up innards.
Yeah.
I wonder how they come up with like spam and all that. You know, like, who was it? He's
got to be like fear of nuclear war, surely. It's got to be in it. Why else would you do that?
just fucking piece it all together. Like,
what you got left?
That's
lips, arsehole.
It's a bit of that. I don't know what that is, but
during the early 20th century, turkey regained its popularity. Goose was too expensive and turkey was a cheaper alternative. In the United States, tradition of eating turkey for Christmas dinner is something that the British settlers introduced. However, Christmas dinner in the United States also influenced by Spain, Germany, Italy, France, Scandinavia, and Netherlands. Yeah. Okay.
It's linked, man. Thanksgiving, English settlers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turkey, boy. And then people just got carried away. Then you got Bernard Matthews. All of a sudden, this guy's pimping turkey like, yo. yeah. Just bruv, just hide the chickens. I'm going to go out there and tell them it's turkey. No one's out here. No one's popping with the turkey. No one was really in it pushing turkey like that. You had people pushing, not really corned beef either, I guess, but you had people pushing like sausages.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, mash, get smashed. You had all that going on.
Yeah.
Bernard Matthews just coming. I got this turkey, bro. I got a bunch of turkey. Now, look, here's what you could do. You could do these turkey burgers.
Turkey rashers. Do you like bacon?
Turkey rashers.
You like turkey bacon?
Right, yeah, you could do turkey bacon. Like, listen, this time now it's chicken. That's fucked up, man.
Bernard Matthews.
All right, so let's get to this.
I'm just seeing what happened to him.
So they're really saying St. Nicholas is Santa Claus then?
Yeah, Saint Nicholas. Yeah. Saint Nick, or Saint Claus, Santa Claus.
All right, is Santa Claus and Father Christmas, are they meant to be the same person or not?
Yeah.
They are?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't be sure. I think so, yeah. But one of them lives in the North Pole.
That's Father Christmas.
Father Christmas lives in the North Pole, yeah. So maybe he's like a Scandinavian thing or something. I should look that up. Yeah, it's a good point.
You see, this is the same thing with the Lucifer thing.
Yeah.
Right, Lucifer and the devil. But is the devil not Baphomet? So then, you know, how does that work if Lucifer is meant to be, what was it, Venus? Or, and then, you know, but then people say, yeah, I saw Lucifer, I saw the devil. And it's like, but is that the same person then? Because they're
yeah,
you know.
And then Jesus is also the son of the morning,
which is meant to be Lucifer.
Yeah.
The light of the morning. So,
yeah.
Well, but then people say, no, it's actually, he's the sun. That's the light of the morning. I don't know.
Yeah.
But those sort of things do get confusing, and you have people saying similar things, but then using, you know, either or name.
Yeah.
And it has you like, okay, which one is it, man? Because you lot are out here confusing. I'm trying to learn some shit. You lot are out here confusing me with the two names. So Santa Claus and Father Christmas are not the same people then. I'm
just looking it up now. I've found this one. Is it Father Christmas or Santa Claus? Get off. Younger Brits favour Santa Claus over Father Christmas. Santa Claus, it says, National Trust instructs all of its shops and literature to refer to Father Christmas rather than Santa Claus, branding the latter name as an Americanism. So Santa Claus is an Americanism.
Oh.
Right. Father Christmas has greater British pedigree, having first appeared in the mid-17th century, whereas the name Santa Claus did not appear for another century, although it is based on older Dutch name Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas. And that was a Dutch name. And Sinter does sound more like saint.
Yeah.
Sinterklaas, Saint Nicholas. See, these people play around with the words, boy.
Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas. Santa Claus. Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas.
Sinterklaas.
All right, so yeah, I see it, Gleam. He says the Guardian even had a Santa Claus's tomb may have been uncovered beneath Turkish church.
Yeah, that was the one I was reading. Yeah,
that's pretty. They fuck with people, innit?
Yeah,
they really do mess with people, man. Saying all of that, Saint Nick. So yes, he used to be rich.
Turkey was also Turkey was like a Christian country back then. Anyway, it's not the same Turkey that it is now.
It's true, and people do say that Christianity originated from Turkey, innit? There's some people that say that.
There is the Eastern Church was, so you had Rome as the Western Church, and then Constantinople as the Eastern Church. So there was the center of the two the center of Christendom was in Rome and Constantinople, which is, so Constantine was the first Roman emperor to adopt Christianity, and Constantinople, Istanbul was the center of Christianity. So that and that lasted longer than so the Germanic tribes sacked Rome in like 623 or something like that, and that sort of effectively destroyed the power of the church in the West. But during that time, the Eastern Church just carried on as it was, which is why you got Russian Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, all these other things.
Why they're on a different, different path, innit?
Yeah. So that's actually like a longer lasting church, really, than Rome. Rome just became like a bit of a ritual, people just anyone could be Roman emperor, the head of the Holy Roman Empire or whatever. So the German kings all adopted the title
Caesar. It's like
something of the Roman Empire, Holy Roman Empire or something. So I think Germany went on to be the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah, so it's like a corporate soul, innit? They call it. So you just keep changing, like how we have a prime minister.
Yeah.
Like, that's the prime minister.
I think even...
Oh, who is it?
I think even Queen Victoria might have had one of her titles was Holy Roman Emperor or Empress. I think, because she's German, so her family were Germans. I think that her family adopted the Holy Roman Empress thing or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense, man. Ecclesiastical law.
Yeah, because it just became a title.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. A corporation soul. So it's like, or soul corporation, one of the two. But it's like it's like the Pope is one of them as well. Where the face will keep changing, but that title stays the same.
Yeah, right.
And the benefits that come with it as
benefits,
well. Benefits and privileges.
Yeah.
Pension. Pope pension. I'll be the Pope. Yeah. How long then? What have I got to do? Yeah. I've just got a wave, have I?
Someone's saying
what, the mushrooms link?
Yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it?
So Locke saying Skinny dropped some Christmas gems on his recent podcast with Keller, including the red and white being from mushrooms and the other pagan connections. So it's worth checking. Yeah, check that out for sure.
But the red and white, I think, is Coca-Cola. Someone says it in there.
Well, Father Christmas, the idea that we have...
Santa Claus, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, he's bang on it. The idea that we have of Father Christmas, or I guess they say Santa Claus, but man, see that? That's some worshipping business going on. But the idea that we have, that, red jacket and the hat and all that with the beard and everything, that's from Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
They were the ones who pushed it every year.
So he used to be green, and I think he was green and white before. I think he used to wear a green coat. The green, like a sort of green man.
Because he's from Greenland.
Maybe, yeah. Or he lives throughout the winter so the tree that you have, the Christmas tree, is like an evergreen tree. So the story behind the tree is that you're bringing the only thing that's alive in the Northern Hemisphere, so everything else is dead. So the only thing that still lives is the evergreen tree. So you bring it into the house, so you kill it.
Yeah, you kill it and bring it in, watch it die. Whilst you still live. I'm the evergreen tree.
Maybe that is it. But and then the log, you've got the light burning through, what the shortest day and the darkness of winter and all that. You've got the log, the Yule log. Yeah. So Yule is the original name. That would have been the original pagan festival was Yule.
Was it not Saturnalia?
That's the Roman one, yeah. But Northern European, Scandinavian, English was Yule, yeah.
But wasn't the Yule to do with some crazy shit they were doing, like people sitting on the log and then burning it or something like that?
I don't know. I think I know the tree and the log would have come from the original, from Yule, from the Germanic one.
Makes sense.
Saturnalia is a Roman festival, as far as I know.
Yeah, that was like some purge type shit.
That's where you just burn up everything, eat everything.
It was like you swap roles, slaves become masters, and then even
men become
kids
women,
fiddling, men become women, all kind of
dogs
mad
become
shit going
cats. Just take your cat out on a lead. From then on, you have to feed your dog a small biscuit shaped like fish. Just for 3 days.
Catnip, just to
Give it
shut
catnip. Rub catnip in it.
You know? Yeah, but you know the thing is, walking the cat on the leash ain't as weird as it used to be. Like, a lot of people do it now.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. What's the opposite of a rabbit? Don't know what the opposite of a rabbit is. A horse?
Hippo.
Yeah, so you have to.
What the fuck? Yeah, what is the opposite of a rabbit? Does everything have to have an opposite even? You know what I mean? So where we at? So we've worked out Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Is not exactly Santa Claus, but he is Santa Claus. In America, they've called Santa Claus Father Christmas. Coca-Cola, for obvious reasons, they do that. But you call it Satan's Claus. You know what I mean? Wow, man. We got everyone celebrating. Is everyone going to have a good Christmas this year? I'm wondering anyway, man. What are you lot going to get up to this Christmas? Common senses. Let us know. Because we need to know, man. Are people really going to do this? Like, not see their family during Christmas? You going to let that happen again? Yeah,
What's
I mean,
that?
Well, you know.
I was just reading, trees were worshipped by druids, yew tree. Don Smither has some of the best spelling mistakes. They actually make sense before he corrects them. Like he called Coca-Cola Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's true, you know.
Which is still pretty
Coca-Cola.
Good. He said Santa Claus is Coca-Cola.
Coca.
And the one thing you get given if you're bad is coal, obviously. And then Coca is also Coke is coal.
Yeah.
So he done, He's
got bars
his unconscious
there.
Spelling mistakes are actually very clever.
Kenny Rebel was saying, would it have been the Ottoman Empire? So that would be who took
Probably
over.
not till later, yeah. Probably
that
like
would have been who
the Ottoman
took over.
Empire was maybe
with the Moors. Not your Moor, but the Moors.
I think the Ottoman Empire was later than
it must
maybe
have been
Crusades time, like 1200 or something. So this one they're saying this Saint Nicholas was from 1087.
Saint Nick.
It says that it's taken from Myra, a Greek town that was invaded by the Seljuk Turks. So I think the Seljuks was before the Ottoman Empire. So it wouldn't have been the Ottoman Empire yet. Probably still the Moorish Empire it would have been. Yeah. That would have been the largest Islamic empire.
Yeah, because then the Ottomans end up working with the Moors.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I read something like that. And Gleam is mentioning, shout to Gleam, man, as well, man. He's always dropping bombs.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get confused whether he's taking the piss or not, but he's always dropping. And he says, which is why Rome needed to topple Haile Selassie, as he was crowned the King of Kings for the Church of Churches, which was the top of the Eastern regions, which is interesting, man, because, I was always wondering, like, what is this about then? Why does, someone need to be king or someone need to be pope or, why is it so, like, important that there's some religion involved? You know what I mean? And then you start, it's like you grow up, even though, I went through this whole Roman Catholic thing, I never really thought about when they're saying about, you'd hear something about law or you'd hear, these are the 10 Commandments or this and that, but you don't think that they're real, that you're actually meant to abide by them, like they're, and it turns out that they are, but it turns out even more, so something like that, what Gleam is saying, he turned out to be King of Kings, he was crowned King of Kings. That means, a king stands before you in place of God.
Yeah.
Before that, it was the priests, the priest class. They were all the ancient, druids and mystics. They knew what was going on. They knew how the world works, psychology, everything. How to look after your ground, how to plant, when to plant, all that sort of stuff. So, they're the ones who could go around just ruling places like, yo, D, I heard there's a village over so-and-so. Yeah, do you want to go there and just like, we'll rule it for a few years or whatever. All right, let's go over there.
Yeah.
Get there. Hey, you stop, everyone. Yeah, see, me and my friend here, we're gods. We're gods. What are you talking about, man? Listen, see the sun there? That sun, we're going to make it disappear. You know?
Yeah, that's it. They had that sort of knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about? And then, bam, make it disappear. Oh, an eclipse. Like, oh my God, you know? And they look at them as deities. They look at them like, wow, they're gods, you know? So you think about that sort of knowledge over the years being passed down to whoever. This is how I see it, is like, you know, so the priest class were running everything, but then when things were going wrong, the people were like, yo, it's because of you. You know, they look to whoever's governing them to go like, it's your fault. So the priests, they're like, yeah, man, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, man. Like, maybe we should get someone, let's get a king. You know, we'll have a monarchy. Let the people blame them. We'll have the king run this shit. King's like, all right, yeah, now cool, man. All right, so I'll stand in place with, all right, wear this crown, you know, everything, all ceremonial. Then after a while, they're like, yo.
And he's also like benign, like as in he doesn't ever sort of, doesn't make like proclamations from God. It's just that he's God's representative on earth. But he doesn't like go, you know, oh, God now says this. Like that's still down to the priests and all that, and they're still his advisors. But he's sort of this guy. He's just like this.
You should drop a bomb for yourself on that one.
And and so it sort of like takes away that thing of like there's not someone there directly in line of fire.
Nah,
because he's just sort of a benign character.
Yeah. He's still in charge. He's still in priests are still in charge. But he's now the guy going. To the king. The king's like, okay, yes. Right, so, you know, and so he's a puppet.
The same as now with politicians. You've got your advisors and all that behind them.
What happened? You know, the monarchs were like, yo, this is, you know, we're getting blamed for all the shit. When shit goes down, they're coming to us. How are we going to, what should we, government. Yeah, let's get, they can, you know, we can have the prime minister.
Let's have 623 people in front of me.
Yeah. But we can have the prime minister.
Yeah.
You know, remember, it's coming from ecclesiastical.
Right.
So have the prime minister and he'll have his advisors and we'll just be over here. No one blames us anymore, you know. And then he's like, that's a good idea. You know, like still running this shit. And we don't fucking know about it. We don't know at all. But then there's stuff that's barefaced. Like, why the hell is there a Bible in court? Like, why the fuck would that be there? Like, if you know, there's no truth to it, there's no fact to it. So it's crazy, man.
You got to swear on some. You got to basically swear on a book. You've got to. When you go to court, you've got to say, "I'm going to tell the truth," and they go, "Right, okay. What are you going to put forward as like the arbiter of your truth?" You know, so you've got your truth. So you say, "Oh, I'm not really religious," and then you've got to swear on something. You can't just come in and go, "No, I swear on my life."
Yeah.
They're like, don't use your life. That's silly. Don't ever use your life to swear on something. You need to swear on something else. So you're like, "Oh, okay, I'll pick my favorite book." You have to swear on it. Because then, you know, you've sort of put your word. You're saying, "I trust these words," and then I'm gonna say that, like, you know, I swear on these words. I'm going to tell the truth. Yeah. So I suppose that's why they use a Bible. You could probably use any book. If you're an atheist, you could probably go in there and just say, "I don't really believe in the Bible. Can I use something else?"
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason why they use that is because that's the law that they go by. Yeah. That's actually like, it's part of the system.
It's meant to be the basis of it,
Yeah, but you're not actually meant to swear on it. You're meant to be like, "Nah, I swear on the Bible." You want me to swear to God? Like, who swears to God? You know, but as soon as you do that, you're showing that you don't really know what's going on here. And you need this guy.
You swear on the Bible, and you're like, "Yeah," and they're like,
yeah. Literally, man. They're like, "Oh, glad I got this on, boy." Do you know what I mean?
Like, you swear on that Bible, I'll put a wig on. Right, we've all got wigs on. You're swearing on a Bible. Everything is just clown world in this place.
Yeah, it's clown world now, and you're the biggest clown because that guy with you is making a whole lot of money. You think it's against him, but really they're just chatting a bunch of shit that you don't know, that you might not never know nothing about. Jeez. Shout out to Regantology in the building. Right, did I say that right? Regantology in the building.
That's it.
Mixed cake. I'm on some mixed cake, man. What you lot blazing out there? Shout out to KFC. I got to make the link up soon, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? See it there, Oshi. Saturn. Santa, which is an anagram for Satan. 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 And so that was the confusing thing, because as far as, you know, I know, Satan was the goat, which was Baphomet, which was, you know,
Pan character.
Yeah, but then people say Lucifer at the same time. It's like, are they the same people though? I want to get to the bottom of that. All right, Gleam saying, opposite of a rabbit is a pigeon.
In the documentary,
Four Lions.
I
guess. I don't know.
Well, it's like
because it flies.
It's verminous.
Yeah, it's got a beak.
Can eat it.
Doesn't have ears.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't have big teeth.
Doesn't have big teeth. Yeah. I guess this is the opposite as you could get, I guess.
4 feet as opposed to 2 feet. Well, I don't know if 2 feet is the opposite of 4 feet. Wings instead of feet.
Yeah, what would be the opposite? It'd be minus 4
Fluffy
feet.
tail. Minus 4 inverted feet.
Turkey tails, boy. Yeah, man. Crazy life, mate. Crazy, man. What a crazy world. But it's good to see you lot in the building with us, man. Always.
What is everyone doing anyway for Christmas? What's the general thing?
Yeah, what you lot getting up to for Christmas? All right, so Gleam said he's on the apple sour and gelato. Jeez. That sounds good, boy. Kenny Reb's on the Star Dog. Your more is on amnesia. Amnesia, boy. Amnesia.
Buy something that's named after
you.
So weird.
Well, at least, you know what I mean? It does what it says on the tin, man. What are you going to do? You know? People say they got high grade. It's like, nah, man. That's the lowest of the low, bruv. Where you going with that? It tastes like mold. Mold, man. There's a guy that I knew, his name was Moldy. Sometimes his shit was moldy, boy. It's the days of the when the Vietnamese were in and like, you know, gutting out flats and all that. And they were cutting it way too early, boy. That shit turned moldy, bro.
Yeah.
Right, should we get into it? Some investigations, mother lovers. You know what time it is.
Oh, hold on.
We'll sort out some music for this next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's coming next year, yeah.
Ding 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 boom 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 ding 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 zang zang zang.
Oh, where is it?
Yeah, man. It's time, mother lovers. Ah, okay. You're more saying pain relief. I hear that. Boy, people been bigging up the CBD lately, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hopefully I'm going to try and get a friend of mine in who's a specialist in that world to talk about CBD. Can help so many people with different things, man. It's amazing. Inflammation. You know? Yeah.
Better than the turmeric, do you reckon?
I reckon, man. Periods.
Inflammation.
Yeah, I reckon. You know, especially if you're into turmeric, man. If you got that turmeric rabbit hole, boy. Yeah, I mean, it's confusing out there, man. Me and Locke, we had a back and forth about whether you should boil the sea moss or not. You know what I mean? Because I did it. I did the whole soak in it. I think I soaked it for 24 hours or something like that. Maybe a bit longer. I did that. But I didn't blend the... or did I? Nah, I didn't blend it with it. I think I strained it and then kept the gel. And it was cool, but it wasn't... it felt like just kind of, watery gel kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I did it the other way around. Like we got the 2 recipes from CMOS Boss and Terrain, and it was like, yo, okay, that works, man. Like boil it for a decent amount of time till it gets, more sludgy, and then blend it up. Oof, you get that gel, bam. Yeah, boil it for like 30 to 40 minutes, I think. Yeah, and not an aggressive boil either.
No.
But feels good, man. And on that every day now, boy, skin feels like, in your joints and everything, muscles. It's good, man. You got to get on the CMOS, boss. Shout out to the CMOS boss. We're definitely going to chat to him again, man.
We've got to do an advert.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to make that link as well, man. Man, and also I want to give a shout out to the guests that we had as well so far. We were just talking about it before the show. We've done, just over 6 months of this now. Yeah, 30 shows, that's it. This is the 30th show, show 30. You know what I mean? In gematria, that goes to number 3. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
30 or 30.
Or 30. Or 03.
03.
Yeah. So you got to think about that.
Ordinal
he was getting, that shit was fun, man. I'm telling you, it was fun. I definitely want to get into that a bit more, boy. But yeah, we'll go through that in a bit. Let's get into some investigations, though, right about now, mother lovers. It's that time. Yeah. Mice investigates. And you know, we always have to get to the bottom of something, whether we like it or not. This is hard work out here, you know, being an investigative reporter with a forehead like mine, because sometimes I try and hide, you know what I mean? But the bling, they just catch it somehow, some way. I hide it, and bam, they go bam. It's like, oh fuck, man, how am I gonna hide this shit as an investigative reporter? Anyway, Mice investigates this week. We're talking about tucking into turkey. Seeing as you lot are all gonna be doing that, I don't care what you say. Or every single one of you lot are going to be tucking into turkey in the next 2 weeks. for the next 2 weeks, that's all it's going to be, boy. Turkey soup, turkey sandwiches, turkey and tea. Mice investigates. What's the most pointless food or dish man has ever made? Ever.
Oh, I'm going to have to think about this one.
What is the most pointless dish man has ever made? Or it could even be food. Man makes food now, boy. You know what I mean? I don't know about too much of the man-made food. Bernie Matthews, shout out to Bernie Matthews on that one. So you got to be careful. But yeah, even that is like, yo, what the hell is that, man? MacD's? That's definitely not food. I don't know why people were arguing about that. I asked a few questions. I can't remember what it was. It's to do with MacD's. But people were really backing MacD's like, yo, bruv, they don't care about you, man. Right? And why are you responding like it's food anyway? It's definitely not food, boy. But yeah, we'll get into some of these answers. Let's find out. Okay. Shout out to MCU Star. He says vegan sausages that taste of meat for people that hate meat, in brackets.
Yeah.
In their defense, maybe they're trying to get off meat.
Right.
You know what I mean? It might not be that easy to just go straight. Can I say that?
Cold turkey.
Yeah, I don't know if I could say cold turkey for a vegan. Right, you know, cold artichoke. Maybe they, they might not want to go cold artichoke straight away. So they got to like slowly wean off it by some veggie wieners. Yo, yeah, vegan. I mean, you know, I'll eat a vegan sausage rather than a pork sausage because I don't eat pork. But at the same time, they are kind of weird. Like you got what's her name?
Linda McCartney.
Linda McCartney. Like her wieners, they were doing the rounds. Like
there's something in them.
People,
it gives me a bad stomach. I was vegetarian for 15 years, and I couldn't eat a lot of vegetarian. You know, the processed vegetarian food. Yeah. There's just something not right about it. And that corn, I don't know what that fucking corn stuff is.
Wasn't it made of soy or something, isn't it?
Corn's like a mushroom of some kind. Corn's got like some kind of
trademark. Ain't it got like
but it's like a mushroom. They found it in like a air vent shaft or heating vent in shaft or something, and then they grew it and made it into like a protein thing or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. They always just give me a bad stomach anyway, all those sorts of vegetarian things.
Yeah, people go a bit crazy trying to outdo themselves with all that. It's like, if you're going to go back to veg, just go back to natural veg, man. Stop trying to, this is a veggie, blah, blah, blah. It's like, just keep it, just eat the veg, man. You ain't got to get carried away with trying to process this into that and make it taste like that. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah. Just watch out for the phytotoxins in the vegetables. Sorry.
It never stops, is it?
You got to know about them. I know you're eating poison. You're eating vegetables.
Kenny Rebel says anything by Salt Bay. The Salt Bay dude, man. What the hell is going on with that? Like, he's making P, innit? He must be doing all right.
What is Salt Bay? What's that?
Well, he's the dude that does that. Yeah, he's just not online like that. He's like, the slick back hair dude, and I guess he's a chef or barbecue or I don't know, but and he's always, you just see him, and he slices up meat in mad ways, and
Is it this gold wrapped steaks? Is that him? Is that going to be
probably
Salt Bay? B8.
Yeah, probably.
Millionaire Salt Bay accused. Oh.
He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight some gematria on
accused after chef.
Salt Bay.
No, I haven't seen this guy. No, he looks Turkish-born Nusret Gökse, well known as Salt Bay, became famous a few years ago after a video showing his unusual steak seasoning method.
Yeah, he does this. He does that, and he lets the salt roll down his.
Right.
And it's meant to be a thing.
And was talked about. It says, and was talked about, and now 4,400.
I can't believe I'm schooling him on the Salt Bay, man. What the hell's going on in my life? What is going on in my life, man?
But now, so I've seen the gold covered steaks, £1,400. Why would you want to eat gold?
Well, it's a mineral, innit?
Yeah, but
I don't think you want to eat that much gold, though. Like the amount that they got,
it's not something that you find in the body. You don't go, all humans have a certain percentage of gold in it. Your copper and iron and all these other things. You find trace amounts of those in the body. It's roughly like a nail's worth of iron in your body. But you don't get like a thing of, there's like a certain amount of gold. You need to eat a certain amount of gold to survive.
Well, apparently the elites do that.
Yeah, but why? What's in it? Silver, I can understand. This is, silver's got some.
So why not gold then?
Antibiotic because I don't think gold's antibiotic or anything. I don't think it's got any other properties.
What they're not telling us, bro.
True. I mean, they use it on gold-plated speaker plugs, so it's got some properties.
Yeah, man. There's something going on.
Conductive.
Like there are supplements out there where you can get, and it's got 24 karat gold, blah blah spray or whatever, and so there's something to it, but I don't know what personally, but.
I'm going to start putting gold on my food.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to eat
like
it
a bar,
like that.
just grate a bit of gold on your food. It costs a lot of money. You get through an ounce of gold pretty quickly.
So could gold be the most pointless dish food ever made? Yo, shout out to DJ Lockman. He said crab sticks or fish sticks. It's so true. Yo, crab sticks, man. What the fuck? Because it's like, innit? It's like crab meat, just processed into a stick, right? It's not actually.
Yeah, it's not a real crab.
Part of the.
I don't think it's crab. I think it's just fish. I don't think it's even crab in there.
People just had Bernie Matthew the crab sticks, man.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yo, Jesus! Even crab sticks are getting Bernie Matthew up in here, boy. It's fish, really, right? This time now it's just sardines.
Despite the name, crab sticks contain no crab. Yeah, the processed imitation crab meat made from surimi, finely pounded white flesh fish. The individual sticks are artificially coloured bright pink on the outside, with the white meat on the inside enhanced by crab flavour.
That's you, boy. Later.
Crab TM.
If you eat crab sticks, that's you, man. Jesus, it's
crab
straight
stick
up.
TM.
That reminds me of that drink. I used to love this drink from the offie. The off license in around my way.
Yeah.
Tish, I used to buy this drink called Paddy. Paddy, like, I gotta get Paddy, Tish. I get Paddy when I was a kid and that. And then there was one time I just thought, let me read the ingredients, man. And there was nothing to do with pairing it.
What, is it the small silver bottle? Or
it was like a bottle, yeah. And it tasted, I thought it tasted like pear, but it turns out it was like fizzy apple with caramel. and that made it taste like. I was like, yo,
wow,
they fucking jerked
Yeah.
me, man. They Bernie
so just
Matthewed me.
apple.
Yeah, it was
I
apple
didn't know
mixed
that.
with caramel. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
what?
didn't know
Apple, apple was caramel. Fucking cooked sugar in it.
that. Yeah, basically
Yo.
just apple juice with sugar.
That's hilarious, man. All right, what else we got here? Crab sticks, though, man. Jesus, you're not lying. Shout out to DJ Lock on that one. There's a lot. All right. So, Jordan Roberts says, easy. Couscous is by far the most pointless food created by man. It's neither rice nor pasta and does a terrible job trying to be them. Couscous. I don't mind couscous, man. I know what you mean. The thing is, if you don't do it right, it needs to be fluffy. You know what I mean? If it ain't fluffy, you fucked up, basically. And it's just going to be like spongy,
Yeah.
non-ricey, non-pasta. Speaking of nons, Rick Nice says non-alcoholic beer. Either drink proper or order a schlur.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
Non-alcoholic
I
beer is
guess.
a bit weird.
Apparently, well, you know, there's isotopes in it apparently, but
What's that for?
you know, I guess it keeps you hydrated. I don't know.
Oh, right.
They once said,
like water.
yeah, I know that's the thing, but the water doesn't taste like that, innit? You know, but there was a time when I think it was Spain. Was it? There were football teams in Spain that were saying, yeah, the best way to hydrate is with a beer to rehydrate. I don't know how true that is, but I thought, oh, maybe they're talking about non-alcoholic beer because alcohol is more like a diuretic, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then, yeah, so Lee Andrew Nickenberg. Interesting name. Nickenberg. He says, there is some really nice, really decent non-alcoholic beer these days. I had to give up booze and can't do mad sugary soft drinks. So I'm pretty happy it exists. Sugary drinks are pointless. You know, so there are reasons. There are reasons, man. Yeah, I think they might have got into it a bit over that. It's always good to see people being passionate about non-alcoholic beverages, I find, you know. Guinness is not... Yeah, Guinness is alcoholic, but it fills you up. If you ain't got... Many a time, mate, back in my day, didn't have a meal.
There are a lot of people out there who don't eat anything and just drink Guinness. You're right, there are.
I was like, oh, I could do with some fish and chips, but I'll settle for this Guinness, mate. You know what I mean? Yusuf Tari says, Maltesers, they are literally just chocolate-covered air. Oh, somebody's got to argue with that one. You know, Maltesers... What are they? Yeah, air bubble. It's honeycomb
type thing. Yeah, sugar. It's a ball of sugar.
Whatever it is,
with some air in it, and surrounded by some more sugar.
Whatever it, yeah, exactly that.
I'll probably eat some at Christmas though. I probably will eat some Maltesers. Or something.
Yeah, tucked into a bag of Maltesers in front of the telly.
Yeah.
What's
got a box set on?
Watch Die Hard.
But binge watch a box set.
Some Maltesers.
Yeah, a box of Maltesers.
Wake up with just like chocolate all over you.
You don't know this, that was me back in the day. That was me. I woke up once with a minstrel in my mouth. Used to eat chocolate in bed. When I used to smoke, I used to eat chocolate in bed. Watch telly in bed, eat chocolate in bed, wake up at like 6 a.m. with a Malteser in the corner of my mouth. It's like, no, I've got to stop eating chocolate in bed.
Yo, them late night munchies, boy. You don't know what you want to do. Yo, I'm tired. I want to sleep.
I want to watch telly. I'm
hungry.
tired. I want to smoke. I want a cup of tea. I want a minstrel. I want to sleep.
I want it all. Give me it all. All right.
Gleam said, if you don't like the air in the Maltesers, just spit it out afterwards.
Yo, I said air, you know, chocolate covered air, boy. that was reaching, man. But yeah, chocolate covered air. Imagine that though. I mean, look, man, there's battered bits that might as well be just as battered air.
Yeah.
When I didn't really get it, I was like, yo, what are the bits? What are they? Guy's like, oh, it's just, it's all the crumbs.
Did you used to have them then?
Nah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what they were. So I was like, I'll get some and some battered bits. I'm like, bro, what are the battered bits? I don't know, man. But they're banging.
Yeah.
I was like, right, you don't know what they are.
Nah, just fried
boss
something.
man, what are the battered bits? And he's like, oh, it's just the leftovers from...
Yeah. What did we used to call them, though?
Oh, shit. Yeah, now that's
maybe?
covered air.
I think we used to call them crackling.
Crackling?
Yeah, I think that's what we used to call them, yeah.
Crackling, that's
pork as well. It's
yeah.
the edge of the pork on the Sunday roast or whatever. But yeah, we used to call that, I'm sure it's crackling. I used to go to the chip shop and just get crackling. He'd give it for free.
I can't still see you.
Waking up one day, I'll do a parody of what happened.
Chocolate.
Oh, it's like, oh, what's that in my mouth?
Zoot, like, still got zoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. Oh, shit.
Kenny Rebel scraps, they were called.
Yeah.
Scraps.
That's what that is, man. Straight up, scraps.
I think ours might have been, maybe it weren't
for battered bits, man.
Might have been scratchling or scrackling or something. I'd have to ask my dad anyway to get it for me.
Shout to Noli Packside. Non-meat foods made to look or taste like meat. Phony bologna, sham ham, corn, fake steak, dumb and pointless.
Yeah, people have got a real thing about that.
Yeah, I get it. If you're into meat as well, you're just like, wow, why would I want to eat that? But I think for the people trying to wean off, you know what I mean? Just like my man with the alcohol thing, non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, but also if you're used to like sausages in a certain meal or in a certain like toad in the hole or like a sausage casserole or something, you can just replace it with vegetarian ones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So you're still, because a sausage casserole with no sausages in it is just some like stewed vegetables, you know?
You might as well just get like canned.
It's just a ratatouille.
Yeah, ratatouille, that's it.
Yeah. So I suppose for things like that, but bacon's the weird one. Bacon's the one where it's like, why would you? Or a burger, you know, if you want like a burger, you want a bun, cheese, lettuce, tomato, sauce, all the rest of it. You know, you want to put something in there as well, a patty of something. And if you're not having meat, then, you know, I can understand why people would have a vegetarian burger. But the bacon one, I just can't really understand.
Vegetarian burgers it is quite a lot to get through though. I ain't gonna lie, it's dry, like it's quite dry there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's quite a bit to go through. So I guess it fills you up in that way. You're eating slower as well. You're eating slower as well.
Yeah, a lot slower.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, so look, after Nodi said that, just as I was saying, Guy Coyle says, you know, you say this about non-meat foods, but not for people who gave up meat for ethical or health reasons, but still enjoyed the taste and texture. So there, yeah, we can all live together, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gleam, he got involved as well. He said, expensive gold shite. Did we not learn our lesson from Newton and his Mercury escapade? See it there? That's funny.
Yeah.
You know? But this is the thing, Gleam. The elites, they actually eat gold, so...
Yeah, they used to eat mercury as well.
Yeah. That's a bit nuts, isn't it? Now, instead, they give it to us. What is it? Formaldehyde? Or what's the mercury? Is it formaldehyde or is it the other one? Thimerosal or something like that. But yeah. Instead, you know what I'm talking about. Billy Reynolds says rice crackers. It's like chewing on polystyrene, less flavor too. Yeah, rice crackers are weird. I ain't gonna lie. I did get tucked in on rice crackers, but like, you need something on there.
You need something with it.
That's just straight up like desert. There'll be tumbleweed just rolling around on your tongue, boys.
Yeah.
GI. Not even dry. That's GI. You can't get it dry out. Ain't the Yo, shout to you, Star. He said vegan sausages as well. People hating on the vegan meat, man.
Yeah.
Yo, King Chico, he says Valentine dishes. Maybe it weren't pointless, but that's defo a night to buy something in. But I get what he's saying now, because I didn't really get it. But I thought he was saying like get a ready made or something like that. And he's like, nah, just cook on Valentine's.
Rather than the £1,400.
Yeah, you're taking someone out.
Steak.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna end up here anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me just cook up a little something.
Yeah. I see
I've
that.
got some Bernard Matthews.
They had gold edged salmon in talking of the elites and they're eating gold.
Gold edged salmon
in Lidl. Yeah. So
what's the deal with that? Why is it gold edged?
The elites, they all shop in Lidl.
Yeah, in Lidl.
So yeah, even Lidl's getting in on the gold business of putting things. Me personally, I think it's people want to show how much money they've got, so they want to sit and eat a gold edged steak. And I've seen the receipts on Twitter. People have posted the receipts up.
Yes.
Just went out for my first date, and it's got like gold edged steak or whatever it is.
Right, sir.
And they're just showing off about it. £800 steak. £800 steak.
Boy, that, you know what I mean? What if it weren't cooked to perfection, man? What are you gonna do then?
I would buy because you've paid £800 for it. I would still I'd be sending it back as soon as it come out. I go, it's quite right. It's not. It's good. It's not £800 good though. Maybe another 20 seconds. You know what I mean? Just send it back a little. Just whatever happens. You've paid £800 for it. Get your money's worth.
Yeah. You want that to perfection.
Yeah.
To perfection.
Yeah.
Like I want to be full up. I want to be full up for at least 3 days. Where I don't need to eat.
Yeah.
I don't get munchies. I can blaze. I don't get munchies. Nothing. I'm satisfied
still full
for
up from it.
3 days straight. You know what I mean? And the bowel movement, everything's all good. Like I'm all good. It's like that much nutrition in there. I'm paying that much, bruv. Jesus, it's a holiday.
And the gold comes back out as a chain that you can wear.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, like
you just shit a chain back out.
Shit a chain out, boy. Wow. And it's like a rope chain.
Yeah.
Like you're intested. Chain like you're intested, boy. It's just like, yo. Wow, what is that, man? This is intestine. Where'd you get it out my ass? Like, what the fuck? I spent £800, man. What do you mean? And I was full up for 3 days, bro. I was good. Like, I'm living good, man. I might do that again. For the chain. You know what I mean? It's like a circle of life right there. Shout out to South Freckles. She said, minimalist food. Very artistic, but we get hungry out here.
Yeah.
Which is true, man. I was saying about, they bring out that main course, but it looks like an appetizer.
Yeah. She
said roasted lamb on a bed of fragrant rice. A bed. She said more like a pillow. And it all comes on a toothpick, bro.
Yeah. Nouveau cuisine or whatever it's called.
Benji Pepper says tofu. Not into the soy. Hey? Not a fan of soy. Not a soy boy.
No. You don't want to be a soy boy.
Yo. Yeah, I don't really get tofu, to be honest. I like, say you get, if I go to the sushi spot and you get the soup, the miso soup.
Yeah.
And it's got that bit of tofu. I'm like, yeah, come out. You're out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I handle the rest because I don't really understand it. I don't get
what texture.
What I'm meant to, yeah, the texture. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Even it's just not. It doesn't look like something I want to eat.
Yeah.
And even when you see the big blocks of tofu, it's like, bruv, what is that, man?
Yeah. I don't know. What is it's bean curd? Is it? Is that what it is?
Is it bean curd? I thought it was mushroom for some reason or some kind of fungi.
I don't know. Yeah. Not sure. I think it's. I thought it's bean curd. I don't know. But I know. All I know is it takes a lot of processing. No one really considers the amount of water you have to push through it, all the rest of it.
Yeah,
it's not really environmentally friendly eating tofu.
Is it? That's something I definitely don't want to know nothing about anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I know. I'm not that bothered about tofu at all. Shout out to Benji Pepper. I'll back you on that one. He said it's got to be the most blandest, tasteless, pointless food on the planet. Anytime it arrives in front of me, I'm just like, oh, fuck's ache. Yep. Shout out to Kenny Rebel. Yes. He hit us up with this one. He said pot noodle sandwiches.
He's going to have to explain that one.
Kenny, you're going to have to explain that. What type of bread is it? Do you butter the bread? And then what flavor of pot noodle as well? Because I really want to understand how this became a thing, because I never heard about it. But I was saying to Dan earlier, this thing reminded me of pot noodle sandwiches. Reminds me of that program.
Get Stuffed.
Get Stuffed. They used to come on. I thought it was Channel 4, but you said ITV.
ITV, yeah.
It used to come on late. And, you know, it was definitely like a student program. Like, yo, don't worry, just keep going.
Yeah.
You know, I know you ain't got much money, but look,
cheese on toast.
Yeah, you can survive on this shit, trust me. Like, we'll make a can of beans last you 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks, boy. And the food was raggo. They didn't really wash their hands. I just remember it was a grimy.
It's like two guys in a home VHS camera.
Yeah.
Gleam
sandwiches, mate.
Gleam saying that the tofu is lush in a Chinese, but yeah, it's bean curd. Yeah, it's true. I've had it. You know when they do it, it's like crispy on the edges, and they do it in like a Chinese meal. It is quite nice then tofu.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like
but you have to have like a load of sauce with it and all the other stuff. It's it's all
there's
right
not
there.
really flavour to it, is there?
There isn't. No flavour at all.
You know, even shrooms. At least mushrooms have got a little. You know, there's something going on there. But
man,
I remember when I was in Thailand. Was it? Yeah, shout out to DSK. And we was at some market and I got some soup, man. And I was like, yeah, I want the mushroom soup. And it was just like loads of different mushrooms. Spicy as hell. It was banging, man. And you're getting all these different flavors of the mushrooms with it.
Where was that?
In Thailand.
The Thai mushroom soup.
Oh, man. Banging, man. Really, and spicy as well. You know, you just squeeze.
Yeah, there's that. Like they have
waterfall.
Tom, it's like Tom Sum or something. They're like spicy mushroom soup. Yeah. Sour mushroom. It's like sour mushroom.
Yeah. Banging, man. Banging. Yeah. And just all different types of mushrooms, man. Really
and they do have different flavors, mushrooms. Definitely. You have some like really strong texture and flavor. Some of them are sort of more simple flavor. Yeah, definitely loads of different flavors of mushrooms.
Sorry, I have to read this, man. Yo, so Mr. Margaret Scratcher, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, people they're attached to some of these foods that we might be hailing out here. Margaret Scratcher got, you know what I mean? The emotions got involved. And so he said, yeah, I think it's he, because it says Mr. So he said, oh man, pot noodle, 4 slices of bread and butter. Anyone thinking of trying it, you put the noodles in the center of one slice and fold it like a taco. you try a usual 2-slice method and your noodles are going to make it run for it. Yo, man's got a technique as well how to eat pot noodle with I knew they'd have to butter it. There's no way you could do that without the butter, man.
Dry, no.
But you need the butter even just to
the butter must stop the bread
to level
breaking.
that flavour. There's a whole bunch of salt, MSG, all mixed up in.
But also,
bread.
does the butter act as like a sort of shield to stop the bread just snapping because it's sort of like it creates like an oily, sort of film for the noodles to sit against. Because otherwise, the noodles just soak straight through and just break your bread.
Yeah, but I think that's why he's saying 4 slices.
4 slices.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got that deep. He's like 4 slices of bread and butter. Yeah. So the butter must be keeping the 2 slices together on each side. And then
so he's actually doing it like, I thought he said fold it in like a taco and then.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I'm sure you still got to butter it up somewhere.
Yeah, you got to butter it. Yeah, you have to butter the inside of it. Sure.
Just imagining, the baitest white bread you can find, boy. I try and gourmet it up into a taco, man.
It's definitely get stuff.
Bernie Matthews, the pot noodle sandwich. Like, no, it's a taco. Like, what? No, like, it's a pot noodle sandwich. You ain't joking with me, that shit. Yeah. 5H3441. I think that's meant to say Shan. I'm not sure. But it says shark fin soup. Shark fin soup, pointless. I've never had it either, but...
Also, the shark's fin is the most pointed part of the shark, so it's actually not pointless.
Yo, you can tell Christmas is coming up, man.
I'm getting all of the jokes ready.
Yeah, all the dad jokes, all the like Christmas jumper jokes. You have to. That's the only way you can get away.
They're all written inside.
People look at you and you're wearing the Christmas jumper. They're like,
yeah. So it's the only way to disarm anybody at this time of year. You've got to wear a Christmas jumper out. If you don't want any trouble, you probably any time of the year, you don't want any trouble, wear a Christmas jumper out.
You get stopped by the police. Like,
No, I've got a Christmas jumper on. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, sir. Please enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah. For real, boy. Have you got a mask? No, I've got a Christmas jumper, bro. Just ease me up. Yeah, you're good. Billy Reynolds says rice crackers. It's like chewing. I said that already. Shout to Paul Robinson. He says vegan steak.
Is there a vegan steak?
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a vegan steak. What would it be made of though? Like, how would you make
vegans?
What's that thing called? Seitan? Yeah. Have you had that before?
Satan, yeah.
Funny enough.
Plant Pioneers vegan steak. Yeah.
Plant Pioneers.
Yeah, Sainsbury's. But they're just pushing vegan stuff because they want you not to eat meat so they can eat all the meat. And then they can also just have you pale and weak and don't want to rebel against anything. So they just want you. They want a planet of soy boys. So you got to eat meat, really.
Mark Late says deep fried water.
What?
Yeah,
I'll look this one up as well.
If that's real, yo, I'm not surprised we're in the position we're in right now.
Wow, it is
what?
A thing. Yeah.
Oh my days! No wonder. I knew it. It had to be, innit?
More dangerous than it sounds. Deep fried water. To make deep fried water, use calcium alginate as a membrane to contain the water before breadcrumbing it. At the time, he gave everyone a warning not to bother trying it for themselves. It's potentially very dangerous. If water leaks out while the sphere is frying in hot oil, it may explode, sending scalding oil everywhere. Do not attempt without proper safety precautions. Right, yeah. Didn't think.
How are you deep frying water, bro?
It's like a bubble. It's like a bubble made of calcium alginate that acts as a membrane around the water. Let me see if I can just get it up.
Deep frying water. That's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen.
That's where we are.
We just wanted to let you know, 2021. People were saying,
we are now.
Deep fried water.
We're there.
Food.
Welcome to 2021.
Yeah, man, we're in the future. Remember?
It's just water. It's just water. It's just water.
Perfect music to go with it.
It's just water. It's just water.
Hey. Wow. That's it right there. Deep fried water.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And on that note, I think we should take a break, D.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough 2 weeks ago to catch up with a few mother lovers after the gig at the Chip Shop, which was the Lab 79 1 year anniversary. Shout out to Manage, shout out to DJ Snuff, Jazz T, shout out to Rain, MC Killer, Apex Zero. Man, there's other names I'm going to forget now. Conflicts. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a couple others, but you might see them anyway. So we got to chat to a few people, man, and you know what I mean, just find out some shit we might not never know nothing about. Shout to your Moore, she was down there. And who else? Oh, there's someone as well. What was Mark My Words? Yeah, Mark My Words was down there. And Chris Lahat as well. Shout out to Chris Lahat. It was good to see people down there, man. But yeah, we had a little catch up with a few of the heads. So, you know, we thought we'd give you a little treat here so you can check this out. Mother lovers. Run VT. This is some shit you might not never know nothing about TV. Myself, Mice Diggy. I'm here with an animal right about now. Like I said earlier, we're at the Lab 79 launch. It's the 1 year anniversary, you know what I mean? But they're launching a whole bunch of new material about to come out. One of the MCs involved right here, Apex Zero, man. I'm telling you, it's like Godzilla, King Kong, mixed up with the Predator. He came on and bodied it. How are you, bruv?
I'm good, my brother, man. Good to be here. Am I holding this or you holding it?
You know what I mean? We got to do the... Yeah, over to you, Jim.
I'm good, my brother.
So break down what you do, man, because you're involved in a lot of different bits and bobs. We definitely got to get you on the show to talk about some shit you might not never know nothing about. But break down to the crew, like what you do and what you're about.
Yeah, fam, I'm just... I'm involved, a lot of different teams. So I am hip hop and global faction. That's the kind of foundation of what I do. So big up Rishma, big up Abdul and Joel and all the fam. And end of the week, EO Dub put the baby in Maslow's hands, and then he brought me into the team as well. So just trying to help build platforms for people. Do you know what I mean? Like, because there's not enough. Do you know what I mean? And we want people to be themselves and not have to change and dilute their shit. Do you know what I mean? So you can come on I Am Hip Hop and be unapologetically you. You know, if you're getting a global faction video, it's not censored, it's not cut down, it's you. Do you know? And them ones, and EO Dub, you have to be one of the illest MCs in the world to be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's just about, building platforms for people that weren't there when I wanted to do it. Do you know what I mean? So anything I see that is like that, I'll do my best to get involved with and help build. You know?
How long you been MCing for?
I think I started properly when I was about 16, so that's what, getting old now, what's that, almost 20 years, like 18 years or something. But yeah, like it's been a beautiful journey, fam. It's one of them things where, I did start young, you have certain aspirations and you want to be in certain things, and then I fucking hate the music industry, brother, it's a horrible thing. Do you know them ones? And it's like, we were quite on a political vibe from early, innit, you know them ones, I just kind of got put onto the right things by Dead Prez and all these kinds of things, and once you know, you can't unknow, innit? Do you know them ones? Like that's just what it is. And so we did what we did with my crew First and Last back in the day, and then it was, you got a little taste of music industry and was just like, fuck this, bro. Man ain't getting exploited by these snakes, bro. Do you know them ones? And so, you shut certain doors and it is what it is, but you realise that's not what it's for, that's not what you're here for. And it's going talking about the Yoppo and that you learn your purpose and what, the route that you're looking to step down, and it's like, fam, I ain't here to be exploited, I'm here to build. Do you know what I mean? And that's what the bars are for.
For a quick breakdown, we're going to talk to him properly about this on the podcast, but just like break down what you mean by Yoppo. What is Yoppo?
It's a beautiful medicine that I had the pleasure of experiencing in the Venezuelan Amazon. My brother Natty set up a journey out there. My brother Snuff, my sister Sharifa, and a few other people come out there with us. And it's, I think a lot more people know ayahuasca, right? Similar thing. We were told it's kind of like a step up. I don't think it's a linear thing, do you know them ones? But it's a different thing. But down that similar vein of just opening your mind up and understanding the oneness of the universe and the omniverse. And yeah, got really blessed to go with a group of people. Shaman Rufino with the Piaroa people out in Venezuela, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful journey into the self and outwards into the universe, man. It's beautiful experience. Released the Fear the Sacred Journey documentary. You can go check that on Global Faction and a few other platforms. So we'll talk about it though.
Yeah, man, definitely. Apex Zero in the building, bitches and bitchettes. You know what I mean?
Man like mice all day.
Go and Google that Yoppo. Google that Yoppo, man. Bless, bro. Yes, man.
Philosophy, tragic atrocities, I've got in all the eyes and cross the T's, cops and thieves, you would not believe the hypocrisy. C, white rocks and B, jail time lock and key. You will never be the boss of me. My heart's cold like the frost in me.
Hey, this guy here, he's a joker, sick freestyler.
Yes.
You heard Apex Zero talking about EO Dub. This is one of the EO Dub aficionados, man. Menace Mendoza, what's going on, bro?
Thank you, my brother. No, all good, man. All good. Just here at Chip Shop. All good, man.
You have fun?
Yeah, of course, man. Of
You
course.
saw you burn that place up,
It's
bro.
fun, man. I like it. This is good. It was good vibes. Always good vibes.
Listen, man, I wanted to talk to you about your style of writing, yeah, because you've got a vibe where it's like, I'm listening to you and I know that's you, because you freestyle like that anyway.
Okay.
But what's beautiful about it is you're putting it down and it sounds really neat. It doesn't sound like any, like
Bless.
you're trying too hard to rhyme this, or you're going into different areas and whatnot.
Yeah.
When you're sitting down writing to a track, what's going through your mind? Like, where do you want to take people?
Do you know what? It's like a game. It's like I can start with one word or one sentence or one phrase. And the way I write is I try and match it. So I can end up with a whole heap of rhyming words and patterns, and then I'll piece it all together. So it can go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So for example, I might think in my head, the dusty dreamer, the crusty schemer, in an automatic rusty beamer. I don't trust the police much, usually. I'm searching for peace, love, and unity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just matching it all up, and it just goes where it goes.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. I could hear it, and I'm like, yo, I can hear where you're rhyming. I don't even know what style of rhyming they call it, and there's names for shit like ABB rhyming.
Well,
Bro, do you know the ABB rhyming?
I've heard it referred to as splashing, which kind of makes sense to me. The dusty dreamer, crusty schemer. I'm just splashing multis. Do you know what I mean? But making it make sense and making it match up and making it, Sometimes
Also,
I'll throw a little funny thing in there, just to be a dick. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
sometimes, fucking all the time, bruv. It's always funny. But it's also the connections, like the connections you make when you turn it into another scheme. Like I noticed there's some extra bit of rhyming in there. Do you know what I mean? Like, so how long you been doing this? How long you been putting bars together?
Really, from probably about 14, 15, I was a junglist kid. So I was that kid in the playground spitting jungle bars. So I came up listening to like Stevie Hyper D, fucking all that sort of shit. And one day, long story short, someone put on a hip hop beat and gave me a mic. And I was like, no, I'm a junglist, man, I can't do it. They said, just spit your bars on the hip hop beat. And it sounded sick. So from then, I thought, okay, I can rap on hip hop beats. So I started more focusing on that. But really, I knew nothing about hip hop at the time. I was a junglist kid. So I'm rapping on hip hop beats, then I started listening to hip hop and learning about hip hop. Do you know what I mean? So I kind of done it in a back to front way than most other rappers or people would have done, No,
you're all bouncing. Now come on, get on the camera quickly, man. It's Lab 79 crew. Look at this. Look, they were gonna bounce on me, so I can't get them on camera. Jack Diggs, yo, introduce yourselves, man.
Yeah, they're about to call the council because my Stiggy's got his beer outside. It's terrible, breaking the rules. I see no mask.
Why you gotta get me in trouble first, man?
Yeah. It's Rain, R-E-A-I-N, and I want this to be on camera. This man actually influenced how I rap, right? Choice FM back in the day, him and Jargon, yeah? Trust me, there's a little bit of maestro in how I rap. It's official, yeah? Respect.
Conflicts, cover band. Tell them who you are, bro.
My name's Conflicts. I've not been rapping for a while, but it's good to be back. Big up to Manage and Lab 79, everyone here. And it went well, had some fun. I'm glad I didn't forget my verses, so big up. Thanks.
Killer.
Yeah, this is MC Killer Hertz, the only man that can short circuit the Chip Shop 3 times. So I'm just known for shutting powers down, that's all.
Episode 3, you see them on it? Was it episode 3?
Probably a program for professional procrastination. My prognosis is prostitutes is taking over the nation. You have no idea who I am, nor do I, and I'll pass this all by.
That was a party political broadcast by the Glasses in a Hood party.
Yes, bruv. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm Skirmish. Yeah, that's it, bruv. yeah. So I don't know what Mice wants to do, but yeah, let's keep it going.
I'm not involved. Rappers that's claiming you're the UK Nas then. What does that make me? The UK's rock game. If you want the feature, just believe that you're gonna get eaten. I'm chopping both of your legs off in the scope with the red dot. Get your heads on Jolie and let's go. Cause where I'm from, you gotta state your name and the place you claim. You're damn right that I'ma change the game.
This is one of the illest right here, man. Skirmish.
Respect,
bruv, you had a good night?
Bruv, great night, man. Great night.
This is one of the guys like you hear, you know, the type of energy that he brings. You saw it anyway, man. You saw it on the camera. I don't even need to tell you, but the energy that he brings when it's bars and it's like you enjoy it. You're just with him. Bruv, when you did that, I felt like you. It's like some superhero shit, man.
Bruv, you're just a different person.
How long you been putting it in, bars-wise?
21 years, about 21 years, yeah, 21 years, man, yeah, long time, bruv, long time.
I've seen this guy back in the Kung Fu days, man. He used to fucking sneak in, him and Possess.
Yeah, 100%. And bruv, like, going back to what Rain said, like, I'll say it on camera as well. Now, real rap, yeah, this guy, bruv, come on, man, we used to stand there looking up, right front row, waiting for the open mic. Just like, bruv, can we spit now? Bruv, can we spit now? The whole night. And this guy, the way he just held it down, his mic control, like his breath control, everything, just incredible. Big influence to all of us, bro. Honestly, you know what I mean? Real rap though, 100%. Without you, there's no us though, bruv.
Right.
Nah, straight up, 100%, bruv, 100%.
Jesus Christ.
We saw you, bruv, strong rhyming. I went Virgin and bought your album, bruv. Like, you know what I mean? So trust me, exactly.
Boy.
So.
Yeah, I just pooped my pants a little bit, man. Yeah.
You joker. Love, bro.
Man. So what have you got out at the moment right now with the Lab 79 clip?
Yeah, basically we've got quite a few songs building the catalogue slowly, but we'll get there. We've dropped loads of songs this year already. I think 4 or 5, maybe even more than that. And we've got more coming. Top of the year, dropping next single. Yeah, man, just keep going, just keep dropping singles and just building it.
Like you've been talking about, so you took a little time off.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Bro, to be honest, I don't even know, you know. I don't know why I stopped, you know, bro. I should never have stopped, you know, bro. I don't know, life just gets in the way. Just growing up, innit, man? I've been in it for a minute, bruv, innit? Like, I had to go live some, innit, you know what I mean? And just experience life. But now I'm back, yeah.
What does it feel like being back?
Bro, it's amazing. It just takes me back to like Kung Fu days, man. Deal real days. It takes me back, and yeah, it's the best feeling. There's nothing like for this. There's nothing better than it, man. Honestly.
So you're working on an album right now?
Well, yeah, the album's done.
Oh, it's done.
It's been done, bro. It's been done, man. Big up, bruv. Love, bro. It's been done, man. It's been done. But yeah, it's all about timing, innit? We'll just take it slowly.
You lot got to look out for the that video, man. Back to 95. Bruv, talk about that tune, man. The idea behind that.
Basically, Manage sent the beat in the group chat, and I was like, I'm having that beat, like before anyone could get in.
Oh, so there's a group chat where he just says the beat's in?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I was like, yo, that's my beat. No one take that. And I had the hook already, like, just percolating in my head. And I just sat in my car and just wrote it, bruv, and it just took me back. Like, literally, the beat just took me back to back then, bruv, you know what I mean? And it's just, bruv, it's hip-hop, man, isn't it? It's just hip-hop, bruv, innit? You know what I mean? Like, biggest two influences that made me pay attention to it and just led me down a rabbit hole that I can never, ever get out of, bruv, you know what I mean?
Could you imagine, because, like, you know, the crowd in there, like, the response you were getting off of those sort of lyrics, could you imagine that was going to happen?
Yeah, never, bro. No way. I'm sitting in my car, like, I'm chilling. I'm vibing to it, though, but I guess that's a good sign. If you're vibing to it, someone else has surely got a vibe to it, you know what I mean? But, yeah, never, nothing like that, bruv. Nah, come on, man. No way.
That's what I always say, man. Like, what you just said there, if you're vibing to it, then other people are going to vibe to it. Like, I was having a conversation the other day with someone about, you know, the sort of writer's block thing where they're like, sometimes I'm not sure whether this and that and the third. And I'm like, you know, that's the best way to find out is if people enjoy what you do, then now you got to trust that what you do, people are going to enjoy, if that makes sense. As opposed to just like always thinking and too much about that. Have you been through that sort of
bruv, 100%, man. Like, you overthink everything. You're like, is this good enough? Or, like, am I hitting the levels that are whatever everyone else perceives me to be at? Am I hitting that same level? Man, it's just the self-doubt, innit? It's just that demon that we all go through. We all have it, and you just gotta fucking do it, man. I remember years ago, Grimlock. Do you remember Grimlock?
Yeah, of course.
He said to me, there's no such thing as writer's block, yeah? You're just scared to be shit, bruv.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'm like, bang, you got it on point. I'm just shook to be shit. Fuck it, just do it and get better. Simple as that, you know what I mean? And that always stuck with me, but obviously the self-doubt demon always lurks, you know what I mean? It lurks, always.
As long as you can, you know, you defeat that demon, man. When you come with them bars at this guy's, Jesus, man. Skirmish, we got to get him on the show for sure, man.
Definitely, 100%, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Big up everyone tonight. It's been amazing, man. It's been wicked. Yeah, definitely, man.
Lab 79.
Big up my Stiggy. Gang, always.
You nearly said Maestro, you bitches. That's something you might not know nothing about. The Dan DNA, cutting that one together. Yo, we back?
We're back. Sound
good? Sound good? Yo,
so.
big up all the crew, Lab 79 crew, man. Jeez.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, man.
Brings back memories.
Menace Mendoza, Conflicts, Rain, Jack Diggs, MC Killer. Who else? I'm missing out some names, isn't it? Skirmish. Jeez. And of course, Manage, Apex Zero. That's it. I think I got everybody there. But yeah, you lot killed it, man. Jazz T. Shout out to DJ Snuff as well, man. That was a really fun night down there as well. And it's true what Skirms are saying. It's like it took it back to that kind of, you know, that whole Deal Real, you know, Kung Fu era where it's like ciphering, you know. I even jumped on a little bit, man. I had to get a little cipher. You know what I mean? Get involved.
Yeah, it's good. The little open mic session.
Yeah, man.
That was good fun.
Yeah, man. That was fun, man. I hope you lot enjoyed that out there, man. Shout out to my brother Dan DNA cutting that out together and piecing it together, sorry. And I love the little edits as well, man. It was really, you know, hopefully we can do a lot more of that sort of stuff in the future as well. Because I think it's interesting chatting to people after gigs as well. Because you don't really get that kind of vibe from people when it's like interviewing them necessarily, and it's a different energy because you've come off stage, you've had a good time, or you know, even if people haven't been on stage, but you know, people are out and about chatting and whatnot. So it's a different environment.
Vibe, definitely. So you know, when it's on the camera, there's just you in a room somewhere talking to somebody over the internet, and you might have family members in the other room and you're like, no, if they hear me say that, it's so embarrassing. You know, but then when you're out, you're with other people you're comfortable with. You know, you've probably been talking about other stuff anyway. Yeah. And then it's it's just getting people into that conversational mode.
Yeah.
Where they're not like,
okay.
Yeah, no.
You
just got to get beyond that bit.
Yeah, it's true, man.
That's all right. It's easy enough to do. It was good anyway. What you done was good. You opened up those people. So.
Yeah, cheers. I was trying, man. I was trying. You know, good. Getting my little.
We had good fun. That was good. That was good fun doing that.
Yeah,
anyway. I enjoyed it. So we've got to do more of them.
Definitely, man. I hope you lot enjoyed that. Give us some feedback on that, mother lovers. Let us know if you know what I mean. You want to see more of that because you know we get out and about. Yeah, out and about now and again. Do you know what I mean? Right, should we get back into some more investigations before we head out? You know what I mean? We know you lot got to go and start getting your Christmas dinner ready. Don't lie to us now.
Put the sprouts on. Soak the sprouts.
Soak the sprouts.
You've got to go home and soak the sprouts in some salty water.
Peel your spuds. Don't forget to peel your spuds,
Get your spuds peeled back.
Oh, man. It's getting ready for Christmas din-dins, boy. That's it. No one. The kitchen is out of bounds. There's just shit everywhere, boy. You just gotta live on you know what I mean, crackers and bread. Crackers and bread.
It's like, that's you. I'm hungry. Have something out of this selection box of stuff. Eat the ones no one else eats first.
Like eat all the shit that we ain't eating because we don't want to eat it. You know, that's all that's left.
Yeah.
It's just like gherkins and shit. All right. So, as you know, we've been deep in these investigations, trying to find out, these are like psychological investigations right here. You can find out what the world is really like through what type of dishes they think are the most pointless that have ever been made. Electra, she says, those weird flavored Jaffa cakes or Kit Kats, etc., just leave it alone. If we wanted blackberry jelly on a mango sponge covered in caramel or whatever, then we'd have asked. I'm usually up for variety and change, etc., but not with food. Yeah, there are some crazy mixes out there. I don't blame him for saying that. There's some weird shit. Right, shout to MC Killer. He says couscous can fuck right off.
That surprises me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, I don't think couscous. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's like got Persian heritage.
True.
I mean, maybe he's had couscous shoved down his mouth.
Yeah, he's had enough of it. That's true. He probably had it as a kid, bro. Couscous straight up.
Yeah,
we'll
let him
works
off.
for kids.
I don't want to get cancelled. We'll let him off.
Shout out to Roscoe P. Coltrane. He says deep fried Mars bars. I'm Scottish. Oh yeah, okay. I'm Scottish, and MFs think we really eating that poison. Was that good?
Well, they don't then. That was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cheers, man. I've been working on it. Your Mars trying to mess me up with my Scottish accent, but
yeah, I know. Yeah,
I've
she
been
keeps
working.
throwing curveballs at you all the time.
Yeah,
every time you
curveballs,
get it
bro.
right, she's like.
I said you're more. Sorry, I said it wrong just then, didn't
Yeah,
it?
but every
You're
time
more.
you do get it right, she's correcting you on like very subtle things now.
Nuances now, innit?
Yeah, so it makes you feel unconfident about your Scottish accent, which is generally good.
Yeah, we see what's going on.
Yeah.
She said it was awesome. Yeah, I'm learning, man. I'm learning. Kenny Rebel loves sprouts. I ain't got nothing wrong with Brussels sprouts. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I like sprouts.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts ain't bad, man.
Yeah, I've had sprouts not at Christmas.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
If I can't get like cabbage or something, I'll just get a bag of
Come
sprouts.
from micro mini cabbages. A whole bunch of mini
If
cabbages.
I can't get a cabbage, I'm like,
you know that they're little Japanese. They're little Japanese.
if I'm trying to impress somebody.
What is that shit, man? The little stupid shit. The little Japanese
kids food.
Fucking hell, it's annoying when I see, like, you see the videos of when they're cooking the shit.
Yeah.
In like little cook, like why the fuck you do? Like, what are you gonna do with that?
Just
like, who's hungry to
set
do
up
all
a
that
little
shit?
meal.
You're
Yeah, just gonna have a little
putting in
snack.
all this work. Like, oh yeah, we put a little bit of real egg, and then this other shit that ain't real egg, but
mad.
Later, bruv. And they got the little ketchups. Nah, man, you're mad. But yeah, deep fried Mars bars. That is some extreme shit, man. There's extreme sports and then there's extreme eating. And like a deep fried Mars bar, I don't know. How do you, is that enjoyable?
They do
so
them
it's like the oil.
They do them down the road.
What?
Deep fried Mars
Oil?
bars. Yeah, they do them down the road.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, deep
Might
fried.
have to investigate.
Yeah, yeah.
Deep fried Mars bar. Oh, I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
No, I've had one.
You've had?
Yeah, I've had one. Yeah.
Right.
Only because they do them down the road.
Temptation.
He says on the door, we'll batter
right.
anything. He says we'll
Is
batter
it?
anything. So you could take anything in there and
Later.
we'll batter it. Yeah.
Wow, what's the weirdest thing you could batter? Like pot noodle.
Save that.
Pot noodle.
Pot noodle sandwich.
Should I investigate that?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you
yeah.
can batter? So apparently you can batter. Well, what is it? They deep fried the water. So that's probably the weirdest shit.
Maybe take that in there and ask him to batter that.
Yeah,
We'll just
that'd be
watch it all.
hilarious. Man.
All the oil exploding.
So what's that? It's water.
It's water.
It's like a bag full of water. Like, what do you want me to do with that?
Batter it.
Batter it. I get portion of chips.
While I wait.
Get portion of chips. Two pickled onions. It's a
Batter anything. It says it. We'll batter anything.
It's a battered beast. Yo, fucking hell, man. People are crazy, man.
You're deep frying water. Who, like, why are you thinking of that shit? Who's making you think, like, yeah, let's try that. Let's try some deep fried water.
People like to be different.
It will go viral. Trust me.
Don Smitherd has just said in the chat, hope everyone has a lovely 2 weeks. Thanks, Mice and Dan. Salute. Been a highlight of my week chatting to you in the chat and watching the show. Stay
blessed, bruv. Yes. Don Smitherd, man.
Yeah, that's very nice, Don.
Appreciate that, bruv, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you
that's
very
a lovely
much.
message there, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
and to everyone
you too,
else
brother.
as well. The same for everyone. It's been really good.
Definitely, man.
This 6 months of shows has been it's been good fun, ain't it?
It's been fun, man.
We've had some ups and downs. We've had some lack of sound. We've had distorted. We've had no sound. We've had distorted sound. Too much sound.
We've had too
That's
much
too
sound.
much sound. Yeah. It's over volume.
But I think we've been good. We've, on average,
We
been very
deserve
good.
presents this year.
From Santa
We've been
Claus,
good. Yeah,
Saint
we've been
Nicholas,
good.
Santa Claus, or Father Christmas. Who would you want your presents from?
Father Christmas.
You sure?
Yeah.
All you're getting is
One from
Coca-Cola. There's a whole bunch of like, yo, Diet Coke, sugar-free
pack.
Coke, that's Coke Zero, regular Coke. What was the golden? There was a golden Coke.
Yeah,
Like,
what
what the
was
fuck
that
was
one?
that? I don't know. Probably extra caffeine. Like.
Yeah, extra had gold in it.
Yeah, man. But the last 6 months, definitely, man. It's been crazy. A nice little journey as well, learning how to do all this shit. Because obviously, we've never really done it before.
No.
I've done a bit of co-hosting on a radio show.
Yeah,
but
you done radio, yeah.
yeah, not really like podcasting.
No.
And the other thing as well is I was trying to think about the angle in terms of what to do. And it felt like it was more about, I wanted it to be more about learning, as well as us congregating and people talking about the stuff that they're trying to not let us talk about, is also about learning shit that we might not never know nothing about, obviously. And so it felt like I should step outside of the realm that people probably would be expecting, which is just the hip hop world, innit? Obviously, I could speak to, like you've seen, we speak to people here and there, like within our scene, but then there are people outside of it that I think we've been lucky enough to get in touch with that, have really kind of shined some light on different things going on throughout the world. And so what's really been cool is like the idea was to link with more like-minded people out there that might feel isolated as well, might feel like, yo, am I going crazy here? Can't other people see what's going on? And then for us to all link as well, we all make connections throughout all this. And so to see you lot like every week, do you know what I mean? Like all the names, shout out to Lawrence Limburger, man, another name popping up recently a lot. Like to see you lot every week, like for real, it really means a lot because it shows that what we are thinking is true. There are other people we didn't know. You know what I mean? I try and follow everybody who's following me that listens to the show, just to let them know, like, yeah, anytime, just hit me up, whenever you want, sort of thing. So because I think we need to make that more of an effort of the connection than we did before, because it is what's been happening is showing how much we've kind of taken that for granted.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like whether it be seeing people or communicating with people more. Now I think a lot of people can see like, wow, it means a lot more than I ever thought it does, or ever thought I did, or it did now especially because they've managed to segregate us to such a level that people are now, not even speaking to their own families and all that, man.
And it's the way that like all these things seem to go, is that you get more access to something, and actually rather than bringing people together, it like pushes them further away.
Further away, yeah.
So social media, although you've got access to everybody, it actually means you're not close to anybody.
No, and it literally like it's unsocial.
Yeah.
Like if you're all in a room and everyone's just looking down at their phone on social media, you're not actually being and it's to a bunch of people that you hardly ever even really speak to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, and I would have
Crazy.
like 20 years ago, I would have killed to have the access to like things like the stuff that you can make music with now, or like that you can promote music with. But now it's all there. I use it less than I did 20 years ago. It's just the way that these things go. You've got to really sort of make sure you're always in control of all of these things. You know, so the more access there is to it all, the less you actually find that you use it for what you was intending to use it for. So it's for connecting with people, but we don't actually connect with anyone.
The other thing as well is because it's you know, it's so unnatural. There's always a point where you get to a point where you're like, I've had enough. You know, you kind of don't want to do it for a little while. Yeah, you need a little break because it's just all the same info that you're not really taking in, you know, as opposed to a conversation with someone where it's more than, you know, there's a lot more of a vibration.
Where you walk away actually just thinking like, oh, that was interesting what they said. Yeah, but from a day of scrolling through Twitter, you don't really pick up anything that you come away thinking, I'm glad I looked at that today. Most of the time, you're just saturated with just negativity and just bullshit.
It's a crazy ass tool, man. Like an amazing tool just to manipulate people. And man, arguments I see, like I've said it before, it's ridiculous, man. Well, I just scroll, I'm laughing at the arguments. Like, you know, like looking, that's my entertainment. It's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, anyway, I'm glad people don't get too caught up in that. I hope not. Check your more. She's like, MySpace is kind of coming back. Yeah, I heard that, man. A stripped down version. No news feed, no algorithms. Yeah, see, they're going to try and step in now like, hey, do you remember us?
Remember us? We're the original. Yeah,
we're not like them. We're not like them, I tell you. Who's it going to big up? Oh, yeah. Shout to Black Einstein. Shout to MC Killer. Oh, man. Yeah, we had a few people on, innit? Shout to Barry O. Uncle Barry O came on.
Yeah.
That was fun as well. Mem, DVG came and dropped some bombs, man.
Yeah.
Definitely gave us a lot of...
Mems has been a bit of a favourite.
Yeah. He gave us a lot of energy, man. People were
Who did we have after that?
That was my favourite show.
Did we have Rez after that?
Yeah, we had Rez 1.
After Mems.
We had Rez 1. He came through. It was good to chat to him as well. He's
definitely
got
good.
his head screwed on, man.
Yeah.
On a level. Who else was there? Oh, I'm forgetting my friend, man. Man, it's good times, man. Definitely. 2021 was our year, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to DJ Snuff.
Gleam saying 2022, the year Gleam comes on and explains why flat earthers exist. Yeah, okay. We'll have that.
That's a good one. That's actually really one I need to understand because it is the flat earth thing. You know, I'm still, I don't know, like, but it's amazing the amount of back and forth people can have with it and never really get to the bottom of it. They're never going to agree.
Yeah.
It's like, if you think it's flat, you think it's a globe.
Yeah.
That's it. No matter what you lot say, you're not going to go, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. Now, I think it's a globe now, you know, or vice versa.
Big Cakes.
Shout out to Big Cakes, of course, man. That was fun.
Verb T.
Shout out to Verb T. Yeah.
We'll be checking in. We'll be checking in with everyone again.
Yeah,
obviously.
Definitely.
Farmer. We had Farmer on then.
G. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
There's going to be loads more to come in the year. We want to try and keep focusing on the Blade. Yeah.
Shout out to Blade. Jeez.
We want to keep focusing on the you know, the bass as well.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Like, I think it's, you know, I think obviously it's a bit much for some people. I get it. Like, we've lost a few along the way because, you know, we might have gone
Fallen Soldiers
a bit too might have gone a bit too far into the deeper steps of the what's the opposite of a rabbit? A pigeonhole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is the opposite of a rabbit hole.
It's
a very small place where you only get one bit of information in there.
So,
Yeah, I get it, man. And I, you know, like, and that's what I've always said as well. Well, I haven't always said that. I've started saying that, especially of late, because once I started realizing, I think it was like earlier in the year, that there are people that are actually really, really scared of this thing, and whether they're gonna openly say it or admit it or not, you know, you have to trust in your belief or senses that that's what's going on, and that's why they're reacting or don't want to talk or whatever it is. And so I started to really try and put myself in their position and see, you know, and look at things from that point of view. And I got it. I was like, you know what? You're just making it worse for them by even saying, oh, now they're doing this and that. It's like, they're like, yo, stop saying that, because I trust these people.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? So you have to just leave it at that. There's nothing you can really, because it is down to the self.
Yeah.
The only way you're really going to understand or even feel to want to understand is like working on yourself within. And once you know who you are, like really know who you are, you know, on each plane, then you'll come out and be like, okay, there's nothing to really be scared of, because I'm being scared of things that are inevitably going to happen, because this is how life is.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to fathom because we don't have that sort of power to, you know, but these are the things that go on. And so you just got to roll with it, man, you know, and be about your wits. You know, it's not that hard to be about your wits if you do your damn hardest, man. You know what I mean? Like, we just got to use our brains a lot more than they've taught us to, is what I'm trying to get at. And, you know, eventually, you know, people will get there, but there's nothing to be scared of. That's the main thing, mother lovers. Nothing to be scared of. Yeah, man. Who else? So, yeah, we're going to get a few more guests on, though, but I've been speaking to some people, and I think it can happen, but, you know, I don't want to say too much, as they say. Because, yeah, you know, like today was going to be a good one, but... Yeah, man, Phoenix the Ice Fire. Shout out to my brother Phoenix the Ice Fire, man. That was fun as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we did speak to, do you remember my friend? The porn star.
Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah. Luke Hardy.
Luke Hardy, mate. Yeah, still got the, you know what I mean? Still got the sticker there. Hey. So you lot,
Yeah.
anyone knows anyone that wants to become a porn star, you know what I mean? We got the hookup up here, man. And shout out to the CMOS boss and Tell Rain as well. That was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Getting that knowledge there on how to cook it. I think I've perfected the gel now, D. I think I've got that. Nah, not yet. Still got work to do.
We'll have to get them to do a cooking demonstration.
Yeah.
We'll get them to do a Get Stuffed.
That's shit.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But it might take longer because I
That's
guess
right, just cut
it's
it.
edit it. Yeah, you just edit it. All right.
I bet they would make a good couple doing the cooking show, though. Snuff.
Yep. Shout out to Snuff. He dropped some knowledge, boy. He's like a druid out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, he's definitely into it, man. Gaining that knowledge. That's what I'm talking about as well. Is like just taking the reins and you know, getting past that stage of thinking like, oh, but I can't understand, you know, I don't know what. It's like, nah, just grab a book, grab a dictionary for that, you know, for that discipline and start learning, man. Like, you can do it. And Snuff is a prime example of that, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to see. I know Gleam's on that already, man. Gleam's already one of them guys. You get all deep into a subject and like really study it.
50 hours of debating, he said.
Jeez. 50 hours.
Debating flat earthers, yeah. Or debating in the groups that flat earthers are in. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we'll have to get you on for real.
Yeah.
Gleam.
Maybe, we'll get you on for like an hour and a half of that.
Yeah, Lawrence Lindberger, I love back, man. Ramson, yeah, that could happen, you know. I'll speak to him, man. You know, I didn't know whether he'd want to jump on, but if he's on it, I'll definitely get him on, man. It'll be good because, once he opens up, man, he's got some hilarious stories. And he's a deep guy as well, definitely a deep thinker, man. And he's hip to what's going on as well. Yeah, the ex-soldier, that's right. Luke Hardy, man. You know, it was good chatting to him. I said to him, I'd love to get you on because that whole thing about being in the army. And what he said to me, he said, he was talking about, why do you think they tell you to march left, right, left, right, left? Why do you think that? I was like, I don't know. And he goes, they're hypnotizing you. I was like, what? And yeah, from then I was like, bruv, we need to chat about this because, you just opened up a whole new world for me, making me understand why people go to some sort of places. And then
he was
like,
he was a flat Earth guy as well, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's actually, me and him had a good. It was like 2.5 hours back and forth debating about flat Earth. Not really, I wouldn't call it. It was like, going back and forth about it. And in the end, how it ended was him saying to me, "You can't prove the Earth." No, I said to him, "You can't prove the Earth is flat, though." And he goes, "You can't prove that it's round."
And then you done like a handshake thing, like he was going to arm wrestle each other.
And then
it just froze.
Captured, froze. We jumped up high, we jumped up high. It was a high five in the air, like it was a real high five. You know what I mean? A really, really high five. And then bang, ching. It was like Lethal Weapon just ends. Got closed caption, credits. Yeah, and we became friends ever since, man. Now, I can say I don't fucking know, man. I still don't know. But anyway, that's a whole nother world we'll probably get into next year. I know we spoke to, who is it? Barry O was on that, and I think Mem, he's a flat earther as well.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because Santos, they all, so yeah, it'll be interesting to, I saw a little bit of a debate with Lord Jamar and a bunch of other people about the flat earth thing, and it's funny just to seeing people. He was like, yeah, Grand Pooba's a flat earther. You're just like, what? He's on the Killer Priest podcast. I was like, what the hell? Everyone was like, what?
Perhaps we could get Gleam on with all the other flat earthers, and we could organise a really, really messy debate where they all just talk over each other.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Argue about it. I'd like to. We could do a knockout. We could do some sort of knockout championship thing. You get two people on, and they have to. Then they move forward.
Yeah.
If they win, they move forward. Have to talk to someone else about it.
Yeah. Yeah. See there, he says Santos is a predominant flat earther.
Flat earther. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like hardcore, man. They man proper ride for this flat earth.
Yeah. I remember watching that thing where it's him, Santos Bonacci, and his butt boy with him, and they was. Do you remember that one? When they was having a go at that bloke, they was having a go.
I ain't gonna sit here and let you say, man. You can't disrespect man's teachers and that.
No, the other guy. No, what was the other guy called? He was with another guy who was like an attack dog. Santos Bonacci just sat there, just going like that, and the other guy was just like, "You don't even know what you're fucking on about, mate. You fucking earth up." And he was sort of just like attacking. He was like wearing the Globe Earth guy down.
Oh, that was I'm not sure if he's American or something, but yeah, I know what you mean. His sidekick.
He's just sitting there like this.
Yeah, Santos was all chill.
And the bloke didn't even get a chance to talk. All he said was, "Yeah, I believe that in the Globe Earth," and then that was it. Like the bloke just sort of attacked him for about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And Santos Bonacci was just like that. Just like, yeah, he'll do it all for me, break you down, wear down your morale, and then I'll just step in with the final
body
bit.
blows, and then I come in with the KO straight under the nugget, boy. Wow. Oh, Scuff, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, give us some ideas on more guests you want us to chat to as well. Tenchu, that's a good one, man. Jeez. Yeah, it'd be good to chat to him about his freestyle and all that, man. He's crazy. Another crazy cat, man. Shout out to Menace Mendoza. Yep. I'm loving what I'm hearing.
Flat University Challenge. Yeah, that's it. Kenny Rebel, you got it.
Yeah, that's
Flat University Challenge.
Flat University Challenge. Gina Disbro. Easy. Moore's bringing them out, boy. Junior Disc, bro. I ain't heard that name in a minute.
I'm just going to write some of these down.
Yeah. Flat University Challenge, boy. Santos. Who you got? What's the guy? David Wise. David Wise. And then what's the other guy? And he talks like this on these videos, and he sounds like he sounds a bit Eric Dubé. That's it. Yeah. Eric Dubé. He's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hardcore. They're like the hardcore dudes. DJ Locke. Yeah, if Locke's up for it, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? If man's up for it, jump on. Yeah, of course. Get Locke on the old, yeah, we'll chat to him offline and if he's up for it. Flip Tricks, that's a good idea. Be good to chat to him. He's, I do believe, yeah. It's quite possible we could do that. So I'll hit him up. Who else? There's a few names, man. But yeah, it's been good, man. Like just getting into a lane with it as well. I think like we've definitely found a good groove each and every week. I've been getting good feedback as well from people about how it looks. So, you know, I think it'll be time to start. We'll get some of the clips together.
Yeah.
We might end up moving on to another channel as well so that we can get a bit more open. So, you know, the link will be different if we can get the link out there. Tremendous, that's another good one. Yeah, Moore's on it. See it there. We got to get, yeah, for real, we got to get the ladies in. We ain't really had no lady energy, have we? Apart from with the CMOS boss.
Yeah. I know, I was a bit annoyed about that. Yeah, it's meant to be girls. It's meant to be no girls. It's meant to be a no girls show. When he was like, I've got the missus here, and I was like, there's nothing I can do about it. I tried cropping her out.
Joker. Shout out to DJ joking. Pork Scratchings. Yes, bruv. Mr. Thing, Harry Love, Roots Maneuver, Disorder, Lewis Parker. Woo! I think probably, yeah, I could probably, I don't know if I could get Roots Maneuver or Lewis Parker, but I reckon, yeah, Thing, Harry Love and Disorder, I could try. You know what I mean? But also, you lot can hit them up as well and say, yo.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Why don't you chat to Mice and tell us some shit you might not never know nothing about. Lawrence Lindbergh, yeah, man, I've been enjoying the process for sure, bruv. Definitely, man. It's been like I was saying in the earlier shows, like, you know, I was always told to get on this, do this stuff, but I didn't really see what, you know, why.
No,
I didn't really get it. But then it's like, yeah, the conversations that we always have, you know, especially even, let alone like out and about, but when we're here, even work after work, and then, you know. It's like, it's cool to get other people's opinions and, you know, their perspectives on things. And it's even more fun now that we can chat with you lot about stuff and get, you know, like we're always finding out shit from you lot as well. That's why I like to call you common sensors, because as we know, common sense isn't so common, but it is right in this chat room, bitches and bitchettes. So you lot got to get involved. All you silent watchers, you got to get involved, man. Get involved in the chat room, because you find out shit you might not never know nothing about. And I know some of you lot cheating. You just got the comments just scrolling through the screen anyway. But, you know, yeah. Obviously, if there are mistakes or whatever, you lot can let us know. So it's a good back and forth thing, man. So, yeah, I've definitely been enjoying it. I've been learning throughout the way as well and getting more comfortable as well, you know, just chopping it up with you mother lovers. It's good to crack jokes as well, you know, with all the bullshit going on around us. I think there's not as much comedy in life, and it's good to be able to like let loose somewhere. You know what I mean? Like I say, whatever you lot want to say, say it in the chat room. You know, we don't mind that at all, man. Let it loose, get it off your chest. This is the place to do it. Shout out to your More. She was saying that. She was like, yo, you don't know, man. Through the week, you know, the amount of shit you got to go through is good. There's somewhere I can go and just be me, you know, like, not have to look at people shit in their pants over nothing. Anyway. Yeah. So if you can do, like, at least, like, let people know. Once we let all these We're going to let loose a few snippets of here and there, of, you know, like some of the gems people have dropped throughout the shows and whatnot. You know, share them about and just let people know that this is the podcast, the place to be, where we give you some shit you might not never know nothing about. We're going to be out, man. So I want to shout out all the crew that were locked in, all the crew that are going to be locked in. Yo, you lot have a very good Christmas. Boxing Day, you know what I mean? When you tuck into that turkey through Christmas, just remember, you're probably going to have to do the same thing through Boxing Day. So don't enjoy it too much. Shout to Kenny Rebel. Shout to Oshi, Okamilo. Shout to Yamor, Regantology, Gleam, Don Smithered, Kenny Rebel, DJ Pork Scratchings. Hey, if I missed anyone out, I feel like I have. All the people locked in. Shout to my cuz. Hey, Alami. Hey, DJ Lock in the building. Yeah, I'll speak to you anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Black Einstein. Lawrence Limburger. Yo, I hope you lot have a good holidays, man. Oh, we missed that. The whole link. Oh, no. We did talk about that, innit? Briefly. But that'll be a good one to find out then about Santa Claus and the mushrooms. Like whether there is any link. Because obviously the colors, but, you know, what's the deal with mushrooms and Santa Claus? Is that the whole jerk? Like he just took mushrooms one time and then was like, yo, imagine I was reindeer, man. Yo, the fucking reindeer was flying over my sledge, bruv. And I'm just dropping presents everywhere. Everyone loves me. You
and
know?
One of them had a red nose. And then he had to infiltrate the other reindeers. And then in the end, I ended up relying on the one with the red nose more than the others. And he had a bigger nose than all the other ones. And he ended up making himself...
He was the best one.
Indisposable. And he turned out to be better than all the others. And I didn't look at him.
And everyone sang his name.
And then from then on, he became the most important thing about Christmas.
And now we eat venison. That's what will happen in about 1,000 years, my beloveds. Trust me. They're just going to switch it all up. Turkey's going to become deer. You know what I mean? Father Christmas is going to become Rudolph. And that's it. That's how the cycle goes, man. Hey, you lot have a happy holidays. Thank you for locking in. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We thought we'd keep it Christmassy with the snow. You know what I mean? And the jumpers. Yeah, shout skinny, man, for sure. Yeah, we've got to do that one as well. I know that'll be a good conversation, man. Big up to Turbo Tubalicious. Big up Rays. Yo, thanks for locking in, bruvs. I'll see you lot soon as well, man. Hey, happy winter solstice. We'll see you lot in a couple weeks. We appreciate you locking in. My name is Mice Diggy. I feel like I might have missed something out. Is that it, isn't it? I've said everything.
Yeah.
Kenny Rebel said, Rudolph, the spit roast reindeer. Yeah. Rudolph, the spit roast reindeer. You know what I mean? And the nose is like, that's a delicatessen. That's like, yo. That's the delicacy, a delicatessen. That's a delicacy, the red nose. Like, what's that? Is that apple? No. It's deer nose. What type of deer? Rudolph. Because, you know, like, they obviously have to clone Rudolph.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and breed just bare red-nosed reindeers. Like, red-nosed reindeer is the only deer that you eat during Christmas. Sacrifice to the gods. Dan DNA, of course, man. You lot know already. That was coming up. Yeah, that's what I was like, yo, I feel like I missed that side. I was going to go, Dan DNA for putting this shit together, man. Nah, man, if you lot knew how much this guy's got to do beforehand, let alone during, you know, and then whilst I'm talking shit and then he's got to interject and still be like, all right, so wait there, let me make sure the cameras are working. You know,
occasionally
I
something
appreciate you like a mother lover.
No,
man.
that's, you know.
You just made it run a lot smoother than I could have ever done it.
It would have been boring talking to yourself as well, wouldn't it? No, it's, you know.
Yeah, it's true though.
Yeah.
I would be like, yeah. So anyway, have them long pauses. You know, when you listen to a radio show.
It's good because it's what I aim to do was to learn how to use some equipment.
Yeah.
And this was our sort of, if you go and look at the very first one.
Yeah.
This is us just sort of like, right, let's just try it out and see what happens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was that thing, and what I liked about it. Well, yeah. Well, this is the thing. What I liked about it was the fact that you were like, yeah, I'm cool with just like we grow with it. That's the only way to learn.
Yeah.
And when it was the thing of like the only way we can actually do it is if we stream live. You can't actually practice this.
Yeah.
You know, you can pretend you're doing, but we chat back and forth anyway.
I know. Yeah.
About a bunch of different topics.
Yeah.
So you know, it just makes it like
this was just us pretty much recording what we'd normally do anyway. In the studio. So.
And so, and what's cool is you got, you know, the crew involved, man, the common senses. But yeah, spit roast reindeer, man. You know me. We're gonna, hey, that's what I'm gonna get you for Christmas, man. Spit roast reindeer. But yeah, man, been fun, mother lovers. Been a lot of fun. So we're gonna do a lot more of this next year. Shit you might not never know nothing about. It's funny, innit? I'll see you lot next year anyway, man. Mice Diggy, Dan DNA, some shit you might not never know nothing about, and we're out, bitches and bitchettes. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And